We have a couple changes of heart here.
Alright, 51, you're going to disregard this hike and you're going to head back in there.
37, we can go up on a UC if you need another one.
Northbound 394.
And that would be lovely if you were taking 95 and Jeffrey, please. 95 and Jeffrey for that accident.
95th and Jeffrey.
Alright, 71, you get that down. You're 12, 51, 37, and 459.
51, 37, and 459. Very good. Report 52, 10-4.
We are now westbound I-80. Westbound I-80.
80 westbound from 394 northbound. Teach, your signals are poor. Information.
Dispatch 23 from Training on 129 at alongside of vehicle.
Chicago 3447, go ahead.
3447. Are you able to 1021 ops? 1021 ops when you get a chance.
Chicago 3447, 10-4. We copy the hold up, make to 47.
104 to 129 on April. And 12, terminate.
10-4, copy that. Terminate.
You're going to for this place.
03, 12603.
We have another set number just for hours.
Negative.
Hey, T, what are you doing?
A seizure, 950 West 18th Street.
Eighteen to 950 West 18th Street.
960.
18 to 960 18th Street.
12622.
Engine 70, engine 70.
Unit on Isprint, your signals are poor.
We were taking a ride with ambulance 35 to Northwest right here in a minute. Let's see what you need. What's that one to me? I'll take that money picture, that 20 bucks.
42 to Main if you have nothing pending, we like to go over to Gate. 42, okay. Thank you.
There's a lot of distortion.
Five, if that's the case, head over to the outbound Bishop Port, 130th First Traffic Accident. 130th and the outbound Port.
130th outbound down to Bishop Ford for the accident.
Very good. 2929.
We're past 155 now. 294 northbound, past 155.
294 northbound, passing 155.
A blue Nissan Maxima, plate of George Charlie
Lieutenant Freezing,
19502. George Charlie 19502. I got a felony vehicle
Hi,
out
for
of
your own
Berwyn
thing.
for fleeing and looting, and they wanted hold for free.
Guys, we're on the wedge team. It's not 394 meters are on there, guys.
294, past
What's that vehicle description?
Blue colored Nissan, I'm working on the plate.
2670.
Two motorcycles make location.
Is that the same thing? They lost action in 4 northbound, passing this way.
Not 90.
Police copter 1, it'll be George Charlie 19502. That is the plate for the vehicle, and it was also wanted by, I believe, River Forest. There's like a winch saturation team out there, just for info.
10-4.
This for radio information. I believe this vehicle is also one out of River Forest. Possible multiple agencies for illegal loot. We're still northbound on 294, passing 130, 130.
24 northbound, passing 130th.
Bravo 6574, clear patrol.
3574, 10-4.
There you go, man.
13.
Shut down Walgreens,
13,
right?
when you finish your fuel, meet the police, a sick person.
I'm Jeffrey, right?
Broadway. 5701 Broadway, 413, hold in on about it.
What's your comment?
451, what's your message?
Vehicle, gray vehicle, smoking at like unknown, no further. No proceed.
451, did you have a message? 451.
I got engine 4 that just pulled up. We'll use it for now. That's it.
They're all jacked up. You see that there? There you go.
There's nothing on the panel. How'd you get this call?
Everybody's jacked up around here on drugs.
They
man.
were attempting a key holder.
Okay, message received. We're getting word from the doorman that it might be Unit 1217. We're investigating. Supposedly we have a private alarm.
Tying through your message received.
For 1 hour. 452, 10-4. 64 other Lincoln.
We're at 72nd and Jeffrey. There's a bunch of people drugged up.
Northbound passing Ridgeland. Passing Ridgeland at 115 right now.
Activated speeding lane, Darkies on Ultima. George T. Charles 1952, 94 southbound passing Ridgeland. Kansas on advice.
72nd and 72nd and Jeffrey. Ambulance 22 here at this apartment building, right? There's a bunch of people drugged up all around here. There's a Walgreens that shut down over there on the corner. It's a pretty bad area, looks like.
Male named Mondo is fighting with another male. I guess Mondo has rock. Male Hispanic, no shirt, black pants with stripes, about 32 today. District 19 is also suspected clear.
Sweet. Yeah, anybody's number.
107, we're past 107. Northwest Highway.
Three 440 West is just about to pull off. I'm in Route 2, CPD 5th.
Just past Harlem, Avenue, 294 northbound, lane 3.
294 northbound passing Harlem. Any ground units responding advised. Three.
294 northbound, past 95th Street, we're passing 95th Street, lane 2.
I am, go ahead, office.
Alright, Battalion 3 still alarm 758 North Larrabee.
758 North Larrabee, still on for Battalion 3. We investigated this, we found nothing, and we advised all companies are in service returning. And I'm in.
Battalion 3, your message received. And truck 1 held, return to quarters. Truck 1, you're being held, return to quarters.
Truck 1 returning. Private 16 cents, that's full. Can you give CPD another update? We have them actively fighting in the house right now.
Okay, active domestic in progress, I'll let them know.
Northbound underneath 88th Avenue. Just passing South 88th Avenue. Lane 2. And underneath Archer Avenue right now.
294 northbound Archer, lane 2.
Now are at 79 to 80 miles an hour. Five Adam. 785 Adam. With traffic lane 3. The red, southside.
Northbound the Grange Road, lane 3.
Yep, that is 12765.
Chicago 3450 information. At my scene, I'm going to have lanes 3 and 2 down now. At the PI, lanes 1 and 2 are going to be down.
Over River Road, far right lane 4. Lane 4 come up to
3450 Temple.
We're down, we were crashed, just over what we go late 24 now. There's something.
Citywide burglary in progress from the Walgreens,
Sure,
North
okay.
Michigan. 2 males are stealing from the store, both wearing all black, breaking into the clean from the store.
Yeah, that's what you see.
Willow Street Road, southbound, we're exiting. Stuck behind. Right now, front, about 5 of them have been maced.
Five people maced. There we go. You just see that, right? They just pulled over on these guys, didn't they? Right in front of us, right? They just pulled over right there. Did you see that? They're hot and heavy, the cops out there, man.
I'm in 294.
735. 4735.
82 is handling 3 refusals. We're waiting on 51 and 37 to be transported shortly. Ambulance 71 has left the scene already.
I think we could just sit anywhere and just watch all night. Did you see how that just happened? That was wild, wasn't it? They just rolled up on them, right? We'll see if they come and talk to me, right?
2 Freight 20, 10-4.
Road.
That's pretty wild, ain't it?
Left turn signal on. Lane
Alright, 1225 easy, just a verbal contact, and if you're on contact, 2452, 2452.
2452 is truck 25.
Truck 25 made truck 25, take Chastain 2333-1. 2333-1.
Brandon Johnson wants to win that election, don't he? He's sending these cops out. Being aggressive, huh? Squatters.
Just forward to on high right, 758 North Larrabee. 758 North Larrabee, and you'll be third engine at this point.
North Larrabee, 3 engines. SubX.News Live. We're here for that ambulance, and these guys pulled up searching this car, didn't they? You seen that? He's gonna break the window, it looks like, or something.
There's a guy asking us to call him an ambulance.
Number 6.
Leg pain.
Alright, 6, I need you for trouble breathing.
SubX.News Live.
Or he's in a wheelchair, so.
We don't even have to chase crime. Crime comes to us now.
You got it.
Oh yeah, they're pulling some people over here.
That one's modified.
They're doing something here.
Just 1 minute.
Yeah. So it's 94 northbound now.
Now they got undercovers coming up.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, man, it's getting hot and heavy here.
Next to Tango.
There we go, man. SubX.News Live. There we go, man. Live on the crime. Oh man, there we go, man. We were here for an ambulance. SubX.News Live. There you go, man. You're watching it. No one else gives you this type of coverage. No one. Zero. No one in the city will give you this. No one. You're watching it live. That's why we get arrested, man. There you go, man. They're being really aggressive, these cops.
368, bud. Chicago, 3368 traffic now. It's going to be 90 southbound north of Beverly. 90 southbound north of Beverly. To be a gray BMW.
SubX.News Live.
Queen 49047. Frank.
I don't know.
49047.
You tell me what's going on, Juan. You tell me. We do live coverage of crime.
455. So, I'm going to keep elevator plan stuff 19 and engine 14 and 42.
No, they're taking somebody into custody there, man.
Companies at 758 North Liberty, you're being held return to quarters.
There we go. They're taking both of them into custody, man. SubX.News Live. You've seen it right here, unfold in front of your faces.
3455.
How they're detaining him.
Entire transmission cut off. Your entire transmission cut off. Can you 10-9? I see a 27 on the notes.
We were watching that ambulance over there. This just happened right in front of us. Better have my ID. They might search me next. Lock me up.
Or, again, your transmission is cutting in and out. You're transporting one subject. I see a Laura and Mary Riley. If you can put the address on the notes and how long secured. Your transmission is cutting in and out.
Looks like they're letting them go. That's the way life goes, man. Search you and let you go. That's the second one we've seen like that tonight. You're watching it live here.
$45, they're down at 1325 West 13th Street.
Comment to Gilbert. So I can have
Oh man, so those guys pull up, these guys pull up. Some wild stuff, man. They run the streets here, man. These guys ain't afraid of the cops, man. They ain't afraid of the cops at all, man. Look at that. They ain't afraid of the cops out here, man. They ain't afraid of nobody, man. You see those young kids? Those are some YNs there, man. They told the cops, get going, man. Yeah, I don't know about Brandon Johnson. I don't think he understands too much in this city. Some YNs, they're telling the cops, get buzz off, man. There you go. We got somebody in that ambulance there. We got multiple scenes, multiple things. So we were here for that ambulance. Then the cops came behind this car that was over here. They searched that one. Then those YNs came up and said, man, get the hell out of our neighborhood, man. That's some pretty wild shit there, bro. You can't get better than that. I kind of like those guys. They're pretty cool. They're pretty wild, man. I kind of like them. I know they're dangerous. They might carjack me or something. But hey, at least they're standing up for their rights, man. They ain't pushovers. They ain't sellouts. I don't like sellouts. I don't like nobody who's a sellout. I don't like no damn sellouts. You stick your ground no matter what. Do what you want to do, man. Look at those kids, man. They're out there doing whatever they're doing in the middle of the street there. You see that there? There you go, man. Did you see that? Hey, Morris, did you see him there all like, get the hell out of our hood, man? There's stuff going on in every neighborhood. There's Hispanics, blacks. I haven't heard no white dudes or Asian guys yet, but they're all selling drugs on the street corners. They're all banging. These guys, I don't know if these guys are banging or what they're doing, because some of these YNs, they're not traditional crews. They're just sets. They call them sets. 3, 4, 5 dudes, that's it, man. They're not the traditional gangs that we know of. And they don't align. Some of them don't even align with people and folks anymore. Everybody knows that. We were talking about that when I was in the lockup the other day. Some of these young guys, they ain't in on that. Oh yeah, we're on Jeffrey here. Yep. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna fool. I ain't gonna say where I'm going. But see those kids? That was some wild stuff there, man. SubX.News live. You ain't getting none of this kind of stuff from any other person in the city of Chicago. None. So we were here for an ambulance. Then some dudes pulled up with a car. They searched. Then the cops popped up on them. Then a bunch of dudes came there and told the cops to get the hell out of their neighborhood. We're on 72nd and Jeffrey here, man. We're going to go see if there's any migrants still hanging around here. That's what we're going to do next. That was pretty wild there, man. That video itself is a video, man. It shows you what's really happening on the streets. Now you understand when I say they go after people that they can get, like business people. They go after other people, right? I don't want to keep saying me, but they mess with me because they figure they're going to do something to me. And I'm showing you guys what's happening on the street. You just seen it, right? Yeah, I'm on Jeffrey. That was ambulance, what was it, 21 or 22, right? We're going to call this video, what are we going to call it, right? Ambulances, shakedowns, and YNs.
And it looks like the 060 RD number is attached to 0819.
And they're chasing a stolen car on the radio.
94 northbound, Fairmax.
See those YNs? They told them, get the hell out of here. I like those little kids. There probably was some of my, well, if I was still teaching, then probably was some of my students there. Pretty wild. That's a stolen car there, with felonies in them. That's what you're listening to. That's right, let's get the heck out of here, right, before we get carjacked. I don't feel like getting carjacked tonight. Let's go. That was wild, wasn't it? Let's see, I gotta watch these guys. There's all kinds of people out here, man. I gotta watch out, man. I'm gonna close my window. Those are those kids right there across the street.
O'Hare is gonna be waving
See them right there?
O'Hare's gonna wave us off, so we're gonna have to break off. Let's get some help.
They run this block here, man.
Vehicle 294 northbound, Butterfield Road. Vehicle wanted for aggravated fleeing and eluding. Dark Nissan. Ground
Oh, they're running that block right over there. I don't think I'm gonna go down that one. It looked a little dangerous down over there. Oh, we ain't doing that one. I don't mind a little danger, but not a lot of danger. A little danger, not a lot. We kind of manage our danger levels here, man. Yeah, they were running that block over there. 294 northbound, past St. Charles. Felony vehicle. Yeah, we're riding the south side tonight, man. SubX.News live, 9:40 p.m. Friday, May 8th, 2026. Fresh out of Cook County Jail, man. Fresh. We're still waiting for some of our property they're holding on to. That first district is playing with me. You know?
Yeah, that's 12980.
There's some bums over there, man. I hear they got a new commander, man. And that sergeant that messed with me, he came from the north side. They're playing down there, man. They're playing.
With the information.
Alright, what are we gonna do here? Let's go check where the migrants used to live, right?
25, 341 male, non-life-threatening injury to Trinity Hospital.
That was that guy right there, 25, wasn't it? Or that?
450-10-4, and this is from your crash, correct? Not the secondary PI north of 130th.
Grand Avenue, and PH looking at the break off. We've been cut off. 294 northbound coming up to Grand Avenue.
That's in crash number all letters in the system.
What do you guys want to do?
We're getting further in progress.
Any county units in the area have eyes on the vehicle?
You can see a shadow, someone moving in the back of the house. He believes someone inside. 294 northbound past Grand Avenue.
Pittsburgh unit, Troop 7, long way driver, US 45 northbound on the southbound lane. 2400 Pittsburgh unit, Troop 7, long way driver, US 45 northbound on the southbound lane. 2400 North Champaign County. 2140.
80 westbound.
No vehicle
Correction.
description.
90
No
south west of
vehicle,
Shepley.
7% on Thursday.
Migrants used to stay here, man.
West of Shepley. On a gray Toyota.
294 northbound
Gray
past
Toyota.
Wolf Road.
T. Charles. K. King 32124. T. Charles. K. King 3.
Migrants used to be down here. They killed a few people. We were the ones that broke the story here that the migrants were down here in this building and everybody was down here. We were down here when they got evicted too. Yeah, we covered this one on Phillips. This is our story, man. Ain't nobody else's story. It's our story down here, man. Not CWB, not nobody. We covered this one.
That's Manheim Road.
This is our story,
Manheim
man.
Road.
And so O'Hare Oasis.
There's somebody there in that building again. You see that
24
there?
northbound passing O'Hare Oasis.
See, that building's got lights in it there. It was condemned by the city. Now there's people in it again. Right there, man. That's where all the migrants used to be, right in there. We were down here, man, on Thanksgiving. That's when they broke into that lady's apartment.
O'Hare Oasis next to passing Irving Park Road.
They're back in that building there. I told you. I bet you there's migrants in that sucker. Right there, man. I know some people that live in the... Yeah, there's a bunch of people in that building. It's back open, right? Man, I gotta watch. Are they banging here or what?
7401.
Coming up to Lawrence Avenue. 34 northbound Lawrence Avenue. Foster Avenue is next.
Why's that guy in the middle of the street there, bro? Yeah, you're in the middle of the street there, my brother. I know some people that live in this building here, man.
Over at Iron Peak.
There might be migrants back in there, man.
Michigan Avenue. Next to South Laurel, and we're done, guys. We're breaking off. PH1, we're breaking off. 294 northbound at South Laurel.
294 northbound Balmoral.
They told me, a few of my sources down there told me migrants were in these buildings too. They own some of these. They actually paid for them in cash. Yep. Oh, yeah. Gotta watch down here, man. It's all wild down here, man.
Lost it. They got off by Balmoral. By the Rosemont shop.
7040 Cottage.
7040 Cottage.
We're on Phillips right now, where that big migrant building was before. Right there, man.
3451 information.
Ready unit to 7 citywide in the call of a robbery in progress. 5737 South Carpenter.
Chicago C433 10 for Hunt.
State of male black with a gun. Is stealing from inside the house with 3 females.
Got no additional calls, and I did check on camera.
I'm in Chicago. That's where I'm at, brother.
Good one.
I'm in Chicago. That's where I'm at. Yeah, it looks like they reoccupied that building. I don't know if there's migrants in that come here during the day and talk to some people. I think I got somebody's number that lives down here. I'll have to call her up. looks like they reoccupied this building here.
Units with eyes on the vehicle, advise.
We're on Phillips, man. We're on
Fire
Phillips.
is cleared. It'll be PD, no transports, and items relocated to Mach 130. So 94 southbound for the exit 4130.
2-4.
You like that, right, Ziggy? Yeah, I love you, Ziggy. You're a smart man there. Oh man, that's all boarded up. Look at
You're
that.
gonna east on office 58, and east on office 58.
Boarded up. See that there? That's all boarded up, that house right there, man. Oh, I better get out of here. It's probably a dangerous neighborhood, right? And there's all kinds of ghouls walking around here, man. This is a ghoul neighborhood here, man. There's ghouls around here, man. What do you want to do? You guys want to do 75th Street?
85 Charlie.
You want to take it down? Which way?
87 the red line, upper Chuck.
Let's go down this way. There's migrants down in this area. Everybody knows that, right? That where we were just at, that was a migrant building, and we broke that story. SubX.News broke that story. As a lady went away for Thanksgiving, she came back on Friday or Saturday morning. I forget the date. Friday or Saturday morning. We were out here. We staked it out, and she called the cops. That's a fucked up story. Listen to this one. So she calls the cops, says, "Hey man, I just came home. There's a couple of people in my apartment. You need to come over here." We heard it, right? Then we heard the second call. She goes, "Hey, there's people in my apartment, man. They're not supposed to be in here. I was away for Thanksgiving. I just got back then." And then the third call came. She goes, "You know what? These guys got a gun." Then the fourth call came in. They shot at me, right? So we were down there, and we were listening to the calls. We were out there at the address. We were down there for like 3 or 4 hours. The cops were playing games. They didn't come down here. I talked to the lady whose apartment it was. She's like, "Yeah, those are some damn migrants. They broke into my apartment. I called the cops, and they ain't down here." So then the cops come, and they couldn't go in the building because it was all migrants, and they had machine guns in that building. They had M16s and shit in there. Just like this other one over here. You know this one here? The one they say there was no migrants, where the ICE raided it? Yeah, in this one, they buried a guy in concrete. Everybody knows that story here, right? On this one? Over here on South Shore? They buried old boy, a migrant, a Mondo. Right here, this one. Right there, this building right there. I'll talk to the security guards here, man, or what? Oh, they ain't gonna let me in that parking lot, man. They're blocking that parking lot there, man. There you go, man. They're blocking that parking lot. You can't get in there. This is the Mondo building here. You guys know the Mondo building? This is the one that was on the TV. They said there was no migrants in here. None. It's fake. There's a dude that's the maintenance guy in there. He was posting videos for 3-4 months saying, "This place is taken over by the Mondos, migrants over here," right? This is a condemned building. The landlord made a deal with Joe Biden. He was getting Biden money on this one, just like the other one. All these pricks were getting Biden money, and they're all out-of-state landlords. None of these guys are from the city. This one might have been, I don't know. And they all had condemned buildings, and they all got Biden money for the migrants. In this one, that's the one where they raided it with the helicopter and they dropped down on top of it. Yeah, fuck those motherfuckers. We gotta figure out where all that migrant money went, though. So they dropped down with a helicopter on the roof. And then the next day, all the block clubs and all those fake news, mainstream media news people said, "Oh, there's no migrants in there. It's all black people." They chased the black people out, which was bullshit. They lied. Right? They all lied. It was migrants in there. And then they found out, CWB reported this article, right? They knew that one. They knew the CWB was on that story, right? So CWB said, "You know what? There was a migrant that was arrested during the ICE raid, and he bragged to his buddies that they killed a guy. While he was begging for his life, they went point blank and shot him in the head. They never found his body because he said, 'I buried him in concrete.'" somewhere. He might have buried them inside that building over there. Good luck with that, brother. There you go. Oh, yeah, life goes like that, right? And maybe they'll find them like they found Saddam Hussein in there. Yeah, right there, that's the Mondo building. Think about it. How many millions of dollars were spent over there? Right? And they kicked all the black... See, think about this. This is like that building I showed you guys on 61st and King Drive. Woo! It's like that building on 61st and King Drive. They kicked out all the black people in there, put the Mondos in there. Once the Biden money dried up, they boarded it up. Notice that those things, guess what? Black people lived in this building. Black people lived in here. They sure did. But the Mondos kicked a bunch of them out, and now it's condemned. And now there's no black people in there. You kind of get the kind of pattern that's happening here? So the Mondos are used as gentrification. The Mondos are not our replacements. They're the workers for our replacements which are going to come into the city in the next 10 to 20 years. That's the cycle, right? So there you go, right? There's a nice school there, everything there, right? So imagine I had all those migrants in there, and they're right next to a school doing all kinds of bullshit in there, right? There you go. Where's all that money? Where are we going next? 79th Street? And we'll go check out the Twilight Zone. How about that? There you go, man. Maybe we'll check out Rainbow Beach. What's up, Ziggy? To my car wash, which one, brother? Direct message me and put the car wash right. I'll come to your car wash. You know I got a rust on mine. Don't rust. You can't wash the rust off because the rust is what holds my car together, bro. Do you do detailing or just the car wash? What do you do? I'll come up there. It's kind of dirty and nasty, my car. I haven't cleaned it out for many, many years now. But yeah, I'll bring it up there, brother. We'll do some advertising. It's all right with me. I don't mind it. Right? Where's your spot at? Where's it at? Direct message me. Send me a message. Send it to SubX.News. Send me a message. Because otherwise, in the chat, I'll lose it. Because there might be a bunch of chats, and I'll lose it, right? And I'm looking here, but I got to drive. I don't want to crash, right? So we got to be careful when we're driving. We don't want to get no damn accidents out here. I don't need no police activity anymore, right? Once a week police activity, that's too much. Oh, by the way, everybody knows I beat the case today with, remember that one where they gave me the ticket in downtown? Remember I pulled over because the stabbing at Block 37? Remember that one? And the guy's telling me, oh, move, and I'm like, what do you mean move? There's cars in front of me. You're in the paddy wagon. And he's yelling at me, and I said, yeah, F you, man. Go talk to Brandon Johnson. He wrote me a ticket. Direct message me. Message SubX.News. Just message me, right? And I'll get the address later on. If you put it in the chat, I won't find it. I might find it, but put it in. If you want to put it in the chat, that's fine with me, so everybody knows where. Put it in the chat, too, if you want to, so everybody knows. Ziggy's got a car wash. He's going to post his address, man. Go to his car wash. Spend some money, man. And, so, what the hell was I talking about now? I don't even remember anymore. I was talking about the migrants. Then I was talking about Ziggy's car washed. Whatever. We'll go on to the next topic, right? There's some cops over here. Let's go see what's this is. If I forgot. That's what happens, right?
All black.
The user used in the video actually in shot fire. 6-2 killed
Let's just see, figure it out.
6-1 in Colmar.
6-1 in Colmar.
Speeding away towards turn on 60 seconds.
344710.
And dark blue vehicle set up into something.
That's over here.
Can you
61st in Colmar. Shots fired. That's K or C? I think that's K, right? Yeah. So that's K-Town on 61st. There's a lot of people pulled over, huh? Thanks, Ziggy. Thanks, Ziggy. There's a lot of cars pulled over tonight.
3368, status?
to 1 Cityway Phoenix Line 109 South Michigan. Lift driver press the panic button on the mobile app. Name is Timo Citus. Stamp 19929. It's an Illinois plate stationary in the Southern Zone 456.
News of 10 Cityway, criminal damage to property in progress, 3001 West 21st Place, details to follow, male Spanish right on the wall, zone 10 clear.
Unit to the Cityway, I'm getting shots fired. 6-2 Kilbourne 6-2. I'm also getting 6-1 and Colmar. Male Hispanic and a brown SUV was seen speeding away towards turn on 62nd. Possible shooter, 7 shots. And then a dark blue vehicle set off 8th District Council 6.
So think about this over here, Ziggy. Yeah, my condolences to the Bartholomew family. That's some sad stuff I seen today. That was really sad. And it sounded like he was a really good guy. Really, really good guy. He didn't have a mean bone in his body. That's what it looks like. And what I hear, he wasn't a mean guy. He had a good spirit where he was always trying to help. Do right. You do right. That guy was a good man. That man shouldn't be dead right now. Yeah, he was a good guy. That's what I'm hearing. So, my condolences to the Greek. Colmar, right? Colmar or Kildare, did she say, right?
For units to 1 Cityway Phoenix Line 109 South Michigan. Lift unit to the Cityway, I'm getting shots fired. 6-2 Kilbourne 6-2. I'm also getting 6-1 and Colmar. Male Hispanic and a brown SUV was seen speeding away towards turn on 62nd. Possible shooter, 7 shots. And then a dark blue vehicle set off 8th District Council 6.
Multiple shooters. And they shut down this park here. My condolences to the Greek community of Chicago. Like I said, he sounds like he was a really good man. Multiple shooters, multiple areas. So, the migrants used to be down there and used to party, smoke weed, and do all kinds of crazy stuff. So then they put up the gates to keep the migrants out, and now guess what? The locals can't come in here. Sounds familiar? Does that sound familiar? Just like the buildings I just showed you. I showed you the building on Phillips. I showed you the building on South Shore. I showed you the building on what? King Drive. They all had blacks in them. Every one of them had blacks. They put the migrants in there. The money runs out. The building gets boarded up. So what was achieved? What was achieved by putting the migrants in there besides the money gone? Kicking the blacks out. Kicking the blacks out of 3 buildings at least that we know of. Right? Now what happened in these parks? This is a black park. South Shore is known. Rainbow Beach, South Shore, all these are black parks, right? Black people live down. These are fancy places. Rainbow Beach, South Shore Beach, all of those are fancy places. South Shore Cultural Center Beach, that's got a golf course there, right? So think about this. They had all the migrants down there doing dope, doing their bullshit, blah, 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 blah. Everybody got sick of it. So what did the park district do? They said, all right, we'll put up a fence. Guess what? Now the local residents can't come. You know, I used to come down here a lot, right? At this time, on a Friday night, 10 o'clock, this place used to be packed. Packed. This was before the migrants were down here. Before the migrants. You want to see how many people are down here? None.
12 West Lexington. 30 to 60 people in front of location fighting something.
What was it? On Lexington?
30. Units 11 Citywide Battery in progress. 37 12 West Lexington. 50 to 60 people in front of location fighting something.
50 to 60 people fighting in front of...
Units 11 Citywide Battery in progress. 37 12 West Lexington. 50-60 people in front of location fighting sometime included.
There's a shooting over there about 2 years ago. West Lexington. That's what, Kedzie? That's Kedzie, right? That's Kedzie right there, right? Kedzie's 32, so that's in the middle. That might be Springfield, maybe?
Houston 22 and citywide. Domestic disturbance is now tied to a person with a knife. 10513 South Hill Avenue, apartment 3C, Great Charlie. Intoxicated both male black and female black. Family of 5 members are destroying the property. Caller wants them out. They're threatening her with a knife. Nothing further is online, clear.
So think about it, what I just said. I just showed you 2 buildings tonight. I showed you that other building during the week. All filled with black people. Migrants come in. Some blacks are in there, some not. But then they started kicking the blacks out, threatening people, blah, blah, blah. Migrants leave, they board it up. Objective achieved. If you're a developer or gentrifier,
Ready for David.
that's what you get, right?
Ready for David.
Red line.
There you go. There ain't nobody here. Look at this. It's empty down there. See that there?
13268.
This park used to be packed, man. Yeah, there ain't nobody down here. No one.
Yeah,
0.
24 in citywide. Getting a person calling for help. 6031 North Lincoln. Caller says he can't talk. Something wrong with his throat. Caller then disconnected and a call back. No answer. No further. 24/7.
This place is always packed at night. All the time. This is a nice place to hang out at night. And then the migrants came and it was horrendous. They're jacking up the music. There was weed smoking here even before the migrant. Oh, there you go. That's a coyote. Did you see him there? That's a coyote. There's a coyote on the beach, everybody. Did you see the coyote? That was a coyote there. He hangs out here. That was him right there walking there. You didn't see that? I'll check it for you, right? There was a coyote right there, man. Don't let nobody steal my car, right? We gotta get out of here in 15 minutes before that gate closes. That was a coyote right there, man. Yeah, I got a video of him. He lives out here. Did you see that coyote? He's over there, maybe. He jumped right there. There he is, right there. That's a coyote right there. You see him? Right there. See him right there? That's a coyote, man. Right there, that's a coyote. See that there? SubX.News, we give you everything on our show, man. That's a coyote right there. See him right there? He lives out here. I seen him about a year and a half ago. See him right there? That's a coyote. There you go, SubX.News. There is no other. There you go, man. Coyotes. Coyote cam. See that there? It's a coyote there. We're gonna go chase him or what? Watch this. That's a coyote. You're gonna see this. Watch this. Ready? Keep your eyes open. Coyote over there. Watch. He's in those bushes over there, right? He's gonna go eat somebody tonight, man.
385 David.
85 David.
He ran up to my door, that guy once.
79.
Alright, that's going to be 1330.
He's somewhere in these bushes there, man. Coyote cam, baby. SubX.News giving you all the news tonight. We've been doing the Mutual of Omaha stuff out here, man. I was sitting here, he came up to my door, this one. He probably knows me, man. Where's he at? Coyote cam, baby. You seen it, right? I ain't making it up, am I? Shoot him. Long time no see. What's up, Cynthia? We doing coyote camera. Let's get out of here. We don't want to pay the ticket out here. You gotta pay for parking now. We gotta get out of here. Let's go venture on. Let's go see. So think about it. They got rid of the black side of those buildings. Then they got rid of the black side of the park. They can't sit here at night, right? You have to pay for parking even if you're in the car.
There's 2 males inside location fighting, a male white wearing a blue hoodie, gray pants, and a male black wearing a brown shirt, brown pants, red shoes. Let's put his on floor.
There you go. Let's keep moving, right? Coyote. You saw him, right, Ziggy? I ain't hallucinating, man. I ain't on that hallucinogenic stuff, man. Nah, I'm not on that. There you go, man. Coyote cam, only here, only on SubX.News. You got coyotes, you got crooks, you got lions, you got everything, man. What else did we see earlier today? I don't even know. I don't even remember all the crime that we've seen, man. It is what it is. A sunset. They hit me with a copyright claim on my sunset video, and I thought it was copyright free, man. All these, and then you get like Bangladesh, and you get like Zaire, man. They claiming copyright on my video, man. You're like, man, you ain't from America, man. What the hell are you talking? That's American music. It's American music on an American Facebook.
See what I'm getting in 10-1 on you, Archer, Neva, and Archer with the terminal. CK is asking for. Are you gonna head over there? Female black, flower in here, red coat on the bus, refusing to leave East District. No.
35th and Archer Station, Orange Line. Female refusing to get off the bus.
I don't have anybody near Archer and Neva at the terminal. 10 view on view.
Archer and Neva.
Female black, flower in her hair, red coat on the bus, 8708, refusing to get off.
At the end of the line by Summit over there, right? Not by the Orange Line. End of the line.
4606.
Yes, what was the one on Archer and Neva?
Yeah, they called it in Archer and Neva at the terminal. I don't know if it was an error, but CTA called it in. Female black with a flower in her hair, a red coat. She's on bus number 8708, refusing to get off.
Alright, so this was monitoring.
That's far. Yeah, I'm also asking the zone if this was an error.
That's over there by the suburbs, right? By Summit. I don't know. I can't check right now, my brother. I'm running, man. I'm running, right? You can put your address on here too, just to make sure I get it. But yeah, I'm moving, man. I don't check that stuff. I have to do all kinds of fancy stuff, and I keep my live moving, and that's it. And when I get home, that's why I say direct message me, and then I'll check it when I get home, right? That's what I do. Alright, let's go. We're going to do a little lakefront tour tonight. How about that? Let's get some more. Let's get to another station and we can listen to some more calls here. How about that?
Her take her 15-year-old out without clothes on.
Sorry.
Metro 615 traffic.
10-4. Tell me the sample info.
Go ahead.
Officer comes up there, we have not made the net of some of those topics. Maybe they can not in
That's the police helicopter. You can hear it.
Speaking of square, we're not too far out.
Not far.
Oh, we were gonna go on 79th Street, right? That's what we were gonna do. I forgot. Thanks for reminding me, Ziggy.
96 is I'm seeing with the autumn.
96, okay.
That's what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna do 79th Street, right? That's what we're gonna do. See if there's any migrants out here, man.
Talking to Metro 76, USCP just said they just arrived at the scene.
Nice.
USA use on the citywide that previously reported 10-1 did not be 10-1. It is a
It's
criminal
406 status.
Eva and Archer, there are no units on scene. Again, not a 10-1. Nobody get hurt. It's a criminal trespass in progress. Ignition, no such
450, I just drove the area. I'm not locating this crash. I tried the callback number, and there's no answer. I'll be clear for now. 3450 10-4, I'll give them a call.
That's a migrant in there. I told you there's migrants here, man. Didn't you see the migrant in there? That's a migrant, man. I'm telling you, there's a ton of migrants down here. You guys don't listen to me, man. I'm telling you that. They're out here to push the blacks out. They don't care where they live. Think about it. If you don't have water, you don't have electricity, you don't have gas, and you can get executed by the death squad, right? That's where they live. Venezuela, they have death squads. That's left-wing death squads, right? And what happens if you come here, man? They don't care if they live in some dump.
The conductor just called. He said because they got off the train, so they left.
Our dumps they're mansions, right? And imagine they get a 5-bedroom crap house out here, right? We and you might say, man, that's crap. He might even have mold and termites and whatever. They go move in there and I say, man, this is a dreamland here. American dream. There you go, man. There's a bunch of them down there. I'll show you. There's that car smashed. That guy just got into an accident there.
13415.
Man, what did I just do? Run over somebody? Shit, that was fucked up. There's migrants all in here, man. We're a little east, so there might be some Hispanics here, but most of these guys are migrants down here. It's a nice area. I like it. And I'll tell you this, I'm gonna be.
They're on Roosevelt Road and Roosevelt and Rubel. It's immediately just east of 94, in front of Bob's Discount Furniture. Bob's Discount Furniture.
Accident.
Yeah.
You know where that's at? Right off the highway there by the fenced-in tent city over there.
There is not a call number. Call back
Let me
number.
show you this. Right? You want to see something here? Look. You
You
want to see something here? You want to see some more buildings? Look at that. See that there? See that there? There's plenty of buildings on here for these migrants. Look at that. See that there? Look at that.
Message received. We'll work.
Look at that. See that there? See that building there? It's a migrant building, man. And migrants will live in there. They don't care. See that there? There you go, man. There you go, man. There's another migrant building right there, right here. You want to see? You want to see another migrant building? I'll show you another one. There you go. Okay, what does the Brandon Johnson say? Oh, man, we ain't got no housing. We ain't got no housing. He's a liar, man. Look at that.
Victor 50400.
Look at that.
Victor 50400.
There you go. Brandon Johnson keeps saying it's 10:15 p.m. Friday, May 8th, 2026. Brandon Johnson keeps saying there's no housing in Chicago. There's a whole damn apartment building empty down here.
Ocean 356.
We're on Muskegon. See that there?
Burgundy sedan, Nova 1028.
There's a whole, what is it? I don't even know what number I'm on. That whole building's abandoned right here. You see that there? It's 80th and Muskegon. Now look at this. Look at the other side. That whole building's abandoned. Look at that. You telling me there ain't no housing here? Look at this. I'll show you this. Look at that. That whole building on that two corners are empty. See that there? 80th and Muskegon. There's a lot of migrants down here, man. See there? How come Brandon Johnson keeps saying there's no housing in Chicago? Look at that. There's plenty of housing. Lots of housing. There you go. Look at that. That's a huge building there, huh? How come he lies all the time? I don't understand that. It's weird. Why does a preacher's son always lie? You know, his dad was a preacher, right? Yeah, you know, well, that's pretty bad when a preacher's son lies. That ain't a good thing, man. You ain't getting to heaven like that, bro. Alright, got this. I gotta stop following you. Right, there we go, man. There's a bunch of buildings here. There's another one right there. Wanna see it? I've been down here before. There you go. There's another building abandoned right there. See that there? There's another building abandoned. You want to see how many there is? That's probably abandoned right there. It got no lights. There's a couple more over here on this side. You want to see that there? I can come out here during the day if you're scared to be here at night. Oh yeah, you can get, there's another one right there. How many did you just count? I have a dozen. Man. There you go. Sorry about that.
Sure. I can try to call him back if you want me to.
There you go, man. No license plate cars, right? There's another building abandoned. Look at that. They're all abandoned now. That whole Twilight Zone's abandoned. See that there?
Alright, for upgrade, it's going to be 13480.
You guys getting the picture why the migrants are in Chicago? You guys got the picture, right? They're here to clean out the city, man. There you go. That whole building's empty right there. You out there? That whole building, the Twilight Zone's right over there.
Person with a knife, 5028 West Adams, 5028 West Adams. Chris is calling for the neighbor who may threats to have an arm with a knife, male black, dark complexion, about 6'2".
How come the mayor lies and says we don't have enough housing in Chicago when I see two huge apartment buildings down there on 80th and Muskegon, and then when you go up to 79th Street, there's a couple more apartment buildings.
They said they did not want EMS.
10:15 p.m. Friday, May 8, 2026.
They got finished with the ambulance, they asked for one, but your services aren't needed. Just pending with the police, and you'll be returning then.
David. We're showing you guys in the red line on the platform. There was a pretty bad accident that happened on the eastbound lane. You notify ISP. Alright, 799 in the red inbound. We'll notify them. Any injuries? Maybe an ambulance? Typical to south. Okay.
79th and Dan Ryan. Bad accident.
Sure, it's 13506.
You just heard it. 79th and Dan Ryan. Very bad accident. There's some more. Look at that.
Are they the locals or express?
There's more. Look at that. Whole block is empty here. See that there? 79th Street, man. Whole block is empty here, man. Oh man, but there's a new building built there, right? We're gonna turn around here, right?
Tell me about Metro 96 and 70.
There's more Hispanics going in there.
On the train called in and just put a tip in about where the gentleman is.
Oh wow, look, there's a brand new building here. Oh,
on the platform.
What a miracle. Funny, ain't it? That's funny, right? Wild, right? Now you guys get why the migrants were shipped here? They were a tool. The Twilight Zone, baby.
My number is 13521.
There we go. 79th Street. 79th, Dan Ryan, bad accident. 79th Street right now. Oh, we're on 79th. We'll go over there. We'll go straight there. How about that? I just realized I'm on 79th Street. What a knucklehead I am. Oh, but it's pretty far because we're over here by the lake. That's what? That's a long ways away, the Dan Ryan from here. It's about 10, 15 minutes. It's a long ways. There's migrants all up and down in these buildings, all in these places here. On Coles, on a bunch of them over here. You can see them doing laundry in the day right there.
738 to Charlie.
They're all up and down. Colfax,
393 Charlie. Check it out, that number for
Saginaw. I don't know if they're on Saginaw up there. They're mostly on the northern end, but there's some on the south of this road here. I'll go on Colfax. I don't know if they're going to be hanging out. It might be a little chilly for them.
Well, can I get 2 numbers for State Lake Red Line, Upper and Lower?
Yeah, watch here. They shoot at cars out here, man. That was shot at over here before. I was out here doing some filming about an abandoned building, and they were shooting right down the street. Oh, that one's a migrant building. It used to be right there, that one. There you go, temp plates. Temp plates, no plates, no plates, temp plates. You see all of those? Those are all migrant cars. Temp plates, no plates, that's all migrant cars, man. All migrant. They're all migrant cars. All of them. Look at that, Indiana plate. There you go, man. How come an Indiana plate's parked right there? That's kind of strange, isn't it?
I-90 West on one.
Yeah. You get to know the patterns pretty quick, man.
Thank you so much.
There's another one. Look at that. Wanna see this here? There's a car behind me. Make sure I don't crash. And right there. There's another building right there. Look, but there's people in it. You see that there? There's another abandoned building. I bet you there's migrants in there. Well, I bet you, man. And there. Look at that. See that there?
When you're finished with the
There's people in them.
55, a 6-person, number 51 company first, 250 route when you're going.
There's another building right there. Look at that. See that building right there? How many buildings did you just count? We just counted close to half a dozen huge apartment buildings. We might have already seen 200-300 units. Look at that. Another one right there. We ain't got no housing problem. That's all that crazy liberals don't wanna live with Mexicans and black stuff there, man. That's some straight out white supremacist stuff there, man. Yeah, the white supremacists elected Brandon Johnson. Why? Because the white supremacist aligns with a black nationalist. They believe in separation. Everybody knows Brandon Johnson's a black nationalist, right? He believes in separation, right? That's what he is, right? There's another one. How many of these apartment buildings are we counting here, man? What is that? There's another one. Look at that. How many units is that we've seen? Oh, we might have seen at least 500 units so far. Look at that. That man keeps saying there's no housing in Chicago. Look at that. We just see that ain't a. You see that? That was light skin there, man. Did you see that person walking there? I'm telling you, man. It's a scam, man. They're using those migrants to chase people out of the city. That's what they're doing. Where is it? 79th Street in Dan Ryan. Bad crash, right? That's where we're heading to. It's a migrant right there. That wasn't a black dude there. That wasn't a black guy there, man. That was a migrant, I'm telling you. Come on down here, look around. It's been going on for almost 2-3 years down here. At least. Now here's a little more African Americans again, but there's migrants over this place too.
County Manhattan Road. Wrong way driver, 53 northbound in the southbound lane. County Manhattan Road. Home my vehicle.
Stolen vehicle. Wrong way on 53.
The original caller that was parked there, people in front of their house. Do have that location.
There's some migrants around here. That starts getting more African American this way.
If there's any Lakeshore Drive, you'd ask me to check the well-being at Lakeshore Drive on the south, LaSalle and Lakeshore Drive. On the northbound ramp, that's disabled Prius, no light path. The callers are afraid that they're going to get hit.
There you go. Migrant right there. You see him? See the migrant walking there?
No answer to the patient, nothing further.
Told you, man. Come on down here and look around during the day. Here's what you do. This is what you do. Come on here when school time, everybody's going to school, right, with the kids, and see what race kids are going to school. Are they black or are they Hispanic looking, right? You'll see. If you think I ain't telling you what's going on, you can come down here and take a look yourself if you're scared to come on here during the day. Yeah, they were shooting over here. This is the Regal area, right? This is still African American here, right?
In the middle lane. Right to the end.
81 Charlie.
We got 49 numbers for upper and lower 35th and red line.
49, Joe?
Upper is 13598, lower 13599.
Temp plates. See the temp plates? Indiana plates? Temp in Indiana.
Route code here from 31.
24.
1824?
1524.
Oh, 1724, go ahead.
There you go, Ziggy. You got it.
No, negative.
And look.
Beat you on the radio.
Not all Mondos are bad. Some want to be here like regular immigrants. They want a better life because over there it was bad. Some are drug dealers, some are criminals, some are crazy, some are CIA agents, whatever, right? But there's a mix of them here. But if they came in illegally, they need to leave.
10-4.
Deported.
I'm going to pull you off 511 Central.
We're going to that car crash over here.
1724.
Yeah, around to that one with the PI hanging out.
Yeah, 10-4.
It's fine. I just wanted to order evidence signature for
27 Inglewood. I just want to let you know we're still going to be documenting for another like 10 minutes.
If there's a minor that you need to call down here.
I did request the police. Do you need them?
No, this is our refusal, but it took a long time. We're just going to be documenting it. A lot going on.
We're trying to 1023 at the 1050 on Lauren. Lane 2 and 3 are down. Right at 23.
Lane 2 and 3 are down up by Lawrence on the Kennedy. Crash. Another crash. So we got a crash here, and then we got a crash on the Kennedy.
1015, a citywide banner in progress, 219 North Central, 219 North Central in the alley. Group of male and female teenagers are fighting with the district.
Bad crash on Dan Ryan. I believe it's inbound 79th Street.
Tower 39, Inglewood.
Tower 39.
Considering the remarks section on this run, did you have a request in for the police? Are the police on the scene?
Chicago DP69, you can show me around 10 minutes.
3369, 10-4.
information.
Now watch out here. This is a dangerous intersection, man.
Truck 50, we talked to everyone in the building. They said no one's called. Give all our ambulance. We're in service returning.
Crash on the Kennedy by Lawrence. 2 lanes are down.
We'll release the ambulance.
10-4, what if the driver's requested EMS?
Oh, and yeah, we're just talking to them. Returning. What, okay? This thing was it, yeah, that's what was like traffic. People getting on stake.
There you go, man. I don't need to chase no crime. It comes to me.
Couple fires out.
What's up, my brother? Where you guys been hiding?
10-4, 3205, there's a second PI with a white sedan that somewhere between 76 and 79.
10-4. Alright, I'm southbound, approaching 7 right now. Nice.
Maroon Peterbilt. J. Thompson Trucking LLC on the side. J. Thompson Trucking LLC on the side.
It's supposed to be a bad crash up here on the... There's 2 crashes. There's a bad one here on 79th Street. It's supposed to be another one on Lawrence in the Kennedy. Oh, there's something going on up there. You see that, all the blue lights? Right in front of us. You see it, right? SubX.News live. We're doing some night cruising tonight. 10:30, southside 79th Street. There we go. What do they call this neighborhood?
Is located. Contact information on file. Last name. Your company is DPS I-39 northbound from I-55 at 2225.
There's something going on there. You see that? A lot of cops up here, man. See that there? I'm gonna go see what's that all about there, right?
You guys been on State Street.
There's a shooting over here we covered.
37 okay, and 68 police requested. No B-car assigned as of yet.
SubX.News, that's what you're watching. There is no other. There is no other news agency like us in the city of Chicago. None. They don't exist. We're one of a kind. Only us. That's it. Is there other people that are better than us and other stuff? Northwest Stringers, they just commented 2.0. You look at their pictures, they got some of the best crime scene pictures anywhere. They got the high def cameras, all of that. Northwest Indiana Stringers 2.0. Go to their page. Go see them. They got some cool stuff on their page. They're good guys, man. Those are really good guys. They have really high def pictures, really good ones. Go check out their page.
2427, 10-4.
So something's going on because the traffic is blocked up here. You see that there? We can't get through now. See that there?
2479 and State, second up here.
There's something right in front of us here. See that there?
Second up. Is this north or south or what?
There's something going on there. There's an ambulance up there. Is there a shooting? And they might be going to the accident is what they're doing.
Clear. 2017 Toyota Sedan.
There's supposed to be a multi-car accident right up here, man. Yeah, it looks like this is where they're coming. Oh, there's something right there, man. There's another car pulled over right here, man. Look at that. Oh yeah, they got somebody pulled over. I'm telling you, they're very aggressive with the...
3431, 10-4. Are you able to check the northbound sign as well? This is, we have a driver requesting EMS somewhere in that area, and we have no idea where the vehicle's at.
Right there, man.
10-4. Northbound is pretty open, but I'll check northbound.
There's SubX.News. There we go, man. And then there's a bad accident on the Dan Ryan there. See that?
Southbound is clear all the way up to 83rd.
They're really aggressive on the drivers.
I see fire flip.
There you go, man. SubX.News live. And there's an accident, bad accident on 79th Street.
Yeah, I was relocated to the top of 76.
76, they relocated. You just heard that, right?
I'll be exiting to 76 northbound.
There we go, right? SubX.
You're at Northwestern, okay?
SubX.News, it's 10:36 p.m. We're on 79th, and maybe by, I think this might be Wentworth. Let me double check the address here. We were going to a bad crash on the Dan Ryan, which is right here on the other block. But we see a heavy police presence here, right? That's what we're watching. There's a bad crash on the Dan Ryan on 79th Street. There's a bad crash on Lawrence, and we're right here. I'll get you the street here. This is 79th and 1 block east of the Dan Ryan here. I'll get you the address here.
3569?
What are they doing, man? Disconnecting the alarm or something? I don't know what they're doing here. See that there? You hear all the ambulances coming to the crash, right?
Any more calls?
10-4, this guy's
Run. Well, what is this? Why is the music on here? Oh man, come on, dude! Don't do that to me, man! Don't get me. Why is that? Why is that on here, man? Who did that? Did I do that? Facebook, oh man, I hit the wrong button. So we're on 79th and Wabash. There you go. They're looking through that car there. See that? There's even a white shirt here. See that there? There you go, right? See the white shirt showing? That must be a murder vehicle or something. See that there? Something's going on with that car. SubX.News Live. They're looking for something in there. And there's a bad accident on the expressway right behind there, right? There's a lot of pulling people over tonight. That's what I noticed. They're really aggressive. That means Brandon wants to win the election. Brandon Johnson. He ordered the cops to be aggressive.
Right, 231, contact the zone. This came from CPD.
And 3215 on the plate.
15, go ahead.
I'm just going to claim back to a beige gold 2004 Toyota hatchback. Coming back expired 2 minutes. So yes, cell phone. From 5555 from
You can hear all the sirens on the highway, right?
But it looks like we're on 19th. Looking at the cab.
You can hear all the sirens on the highway, right?
But it looks like we're on between Oakley and Levitt, between 19th and 18th place.
Angel 124 is at 3605 West Leland. For the fire, grease fire, nothing showing. We got a 3-409. We are eastbound. Sector A, Battalion 10's on scene.
This is
Man, they're searching for something, ain't it? There's a bunch of cars that are going to the highway there. There's a bad accident there.
2724.
Maybe this car was involved in that accident? Somebody can read lips, you can tell me what they're saying, man.
Studies on the citywide coming in, person with a gun, 6733 and a half on Perry,
We have a street fight that they're knocked down.
Detective just came by, right?
As the evidence, we get the video here.
Message to level 2, CPD and Kugler
Caller is in a neck brace. Pulling up the location now.
He got from 1731 on the way, 1731.
I use a class 6 felon. 763
173, message received.
No, I'm covering the news. I'm a crime. SubX.News.
I got a
SubX.News, brother.
Story, ordinary, just 60 by 100.
See how cops are?
Companies are investigating.
This is a crime scene, right? And that's it. There you go, man. See, they come, they ask you what you're doing, and they walk away, right? That's it. That's how you handle the media. You don't rough them up and arrest them, man. I ain't doing that. I'm just filming. There's another car pulled over right there. Look at that. Look how aggressive they are. You see that there? There's another car right there. They're really super aggressive out here, man.
On to George, 10-4.
Thinking through that.
King 1, King 2, Detroit.
We're gonna have one green and
CPD is super aggressive with the pulling over people tonight.
about 4 refusals. We're gonna handle.
37, okay?
Tonight.
369 info. It's not gonna be a medical emergency. It's just gonna be an abandoned. I got a 228 when you're ready.
3211.
10:42 p.m. Friday, May 8th, 2026. 79th and Wabash.
Morning. That's going to be 13778.
I'm going to roll Honda 8 Adam C Zebra 7667. Adam Zebra 7667.
All right. Yes, they're looking through that bag there.
No, message received.
So he's showing where they went. This guy might be part of that accident out there on the Dan Ryan.
7662, that expired 015. Clearwater 2019 passenger.
SubX.News on the spot reporting that Brandon Johnson wants to get elected. He's telling the cops,
2241.
get everybody.
80 westbound Hobart Road, 2241. Yellow box truck, make your own case.
There's an unmarked guy right there, right?
The street sniper.
Those of you who missed it, we seen it live on the TV where there was a car parked in front of us, the cops, boom, ran up on him right there, man. That was wild, wasn't it, everybody? That's crazy. Yeah, right while we were live, they pulled up, man, searched him. And then some YNs came up and said, get out of here, and they chased the cops away. Yeah, it was kind of wild, man. That was a wild scene over there. That was, what was that? That was, 72nd and Jeffrey over there? Yeah, that was wild there. They're looking for somebody out here. See that there? They're doing a whole bunch of canvassing, it's called, I believe. There you go, man. We're gonna go check out the accident. There's a car accident on the Dan Ryan over here. SubX.News, if you're wondering what you're doing, you're watching.
Do we have a police speed assigned? Sunbro?
What? We can't find him yet. I'll send over another request. C7, go ahead.
We're returning. We have a refusal documented with University of Chicago.
7, okay?
previously assigned to this vehicle but no longer assigned to it.
Hot and heavy, hot and heavy. So if you want to figure out what's going on, this is what you do. You got to punch in this address. If you want the exact address that I'm seeing here, would be. It says, I would say this is like oh, there's another one. There's another undercover coming. These are all undercovers. Look at that. There's an undercover coming. This might be a homicide vehicle. See that? Watch. There's undercovers in that one. So I would punch in 7002 or 70. I would punch in 7002 South Wabash into the crime is down map app. Oh, there he is. He's in custody right there. There's somebody in custody right there, man. There. They got. Oh man, it just shut me off. Citizen app. Yeah. Why did it do that? There's somebody in custody right there. There's somebody in custody right here at this location, right? Or he had him in custody, or they were searching his car. There's a lot of cars going. There's another squad car going towards the highway. There's actually a bad accident right down the street from him. So they're letting this guy go. That's what they're doing, right? So he was in the squad car, and now they're letting this guy go. Or something. I don't know what he's doing. There you go. Man, there's a lot of cops out here for one guy. SubX.News here. You're watching very aggressive Chicago police on Friday night. They're pulling lots of people over. We've at least seen a half a dozen pullovers of people in cars and searching their cars. We've just seen it. We were on one scene on 72nd and Jeffrey, sitting there watching an ambulance at an apartment building. And as we're sitting there, somebody parked right in front of us. We're sitting there. And the cops just pulled up and searched the car right in front of us. That was live on our broadcast. It all happened. It unfolded. And then some YNs, really young kids came by and they were yelling at the cops, "Get the hell out of our neighborhood. Get out of here." It was kind of wild. They weren't afraid of them. They're like, "Get out of here," and stuff. That's pretty crazy.
188. Reading 2, Charles 3, Charles David X-ray, Georgetown 3, Mary Henry 67183.
So that guy's going into his apartment or something. They're still searching the car. I don't know if it's that guy's car or what it is. So they pulled the guy out of that squad over there, and he left, and they still got possession of the car. Maybe there was a driver with him or something. Maybe he was a passenger. There you go. They're cutting out now. SubX.News Live. We're down here on 79th and Wabash. So, oh, they're taking the car, so that must be a stolen car. It's a stolen car. He got in, he's taken. That's a stolen car there. There you go. That's what you're watching. When they get in like that, it's a stolen car. They're taking it out of here. It looks like this was a stolen car. They're getting in and taking it back to the station. See that? There you go. SubX.News, man. Putting together, now let's go see this out. Look, if Sonny got hurt, I'm not laughing at the person got hurt, right? But it's just wild. So you see some wild stuff out here. All right, so we got to get on here.
White Hyundai. He Edward Zebra 33428. Edward Zebra 33428.
I got to charge this other phone, man. My other phone ran out of battery, so I got to get me a little charger thing.
Chicago 3126, Mr. HA.
There we go. This was so that was a stolen car. It's usually what they do here.
3452,
Looks like this was a stolen car because they got in and drove it away after they searched it and let somebody go.
case, I'll be riding with the ambulance to St. Joe's Hospital. Secure 60 feet.
St. Joseph Hospital might be out of one of these accidents. There's 2 accidents happening. There's one here on 79th Street, a bad one, and there's one on the north side by Lawrence.
Got a 2 transport for gonna be 8 Adams
Boy, what neighborhood is this? What's that gang sign? I've never seen that one there. Who knows what that one is? That's a wild gang sign. I'll take a picture of that. I've never seen that one. Have you?
Actually.
That's a new gang sign I've never seen. Have you guys seen that one?
Thank you, sir.
Upper is going to be 13874.
Oh, not a
The
problem.
lower is 13876.
So far, thank you.
No.
Code 3, 458, clear patrol.
Might be an old one. I don't know what that is. Can I get through here or not? That got me blocked off. Am I gonna get out of here or what?
455 information.
Oh, these guys, yeah, these are all the guys that had an accident right here, right? These are the guys that had an accident here, right? They had an accident on the highway here, right? See that there?
What company was that?
I can't get out of here. I'm stuck, man. So these guys had the accident, right? Remember I said 79th Street should have one car there that's busted up. They got that other car busted up there. See that one there? And then they got another car busted up here, right? So this is a 3-car accident here, right?
Yes. Could you have the gas company come out? We have levels at 0. We ventilate it now.
Okay, senior master receipt.
You know, with traffic on Southeast, re-identify.
That's a car accident. Looks like they were racing or something. Right?
There's a male wearing all black with a gun out on the collar. He's driving without lights. Car is now pulled into the main stop of the KFC.
SubX.News. You're walking at the car accident that was over here on the highway and they pulled him off here.
115. 115. Silver Chief.
There you go,
He David and Mary 43184. David and Mary 43184.
We got into a car accident. That car looks like hit that other car or something there. See that there? You want to go out and see what's going on? We can go out.
Yeah, do you see the front of this?
Body removal. Somebody died. It might not be a homicide. It might just be natural death, right?
Shoot for the red line at 95th on the south side.
Alright, for upper it's going to be 13907.
She's dangerous, man. She's standing behind that guy and he's moving the car, man. She ain't too smart. She almost got hit.
Alright, thanks.
I'll show you, right? So this is the accident on the Dan Ryan, right? SubX.News, right? Locked my car there. So this is the call that came in from the Dan Ryan, right? There's one car smashed. There's one other car. I don't know if there's any more over there, right? There's a car there. So they must have had an accident right there. There's the state trooper. So you got that car, got something, yeah, that car got hit. Got this car, right? Oh man, he got hit there. That's a bad one there. See that there? He got smashed up there. Oh man, that one got smashed up. See that there? SubX.News. So this is the accident that happened here on the Dan Ryan. Right? It must have happened right over there, and they pulled him right off over here, right? Well, what's up, young man? There you go, right? There you go, man. Got cracked up. This looks like a Tesla. Oh man, he lost the tire there. See that? But this happened on the highway. It didn't happen here. They were pulled off over here. There you go, man. So he looks like he lost the tire there. His front, he might have spun or something. I don't know. And then that car might be involved too there, right? So he got a 4-car accident here, right? There he goes. I'm covering it for the news, my brother.
Oh, okay.
You okay?
Yeah.
Did they hit you too?
No.
Alright, that's good, man. There you go, right? One more time, right? It's a multi-car accident here on the Dan Ryan right before 79. Looks like this is a Tesla. He might have got spun or something because he lost that tire there. And he lost his front tire there. You see that there? So he got something happened to him wild, man. See that there? He lost that tire. And if you got a mechanic on the broadcast, tell me what do you think happened? And he lost that tire. So he lost those tires, right? And then he hit there. It's something there in the front. See that there? That's pretty wild there. He's gonna drag that up on the thing. Then you got this guy here, right? So you got that guy. See that and that.
Alright, boss man.
Hey, what? Hey, good seeing you, man. I haven't seen you in a while. You good?
Yeah, I'm good, boss man. Just
They ain't shooting at you, are they?
Oh, you don't come on, man. Stop playing with me.
SubX, bro. Hey, tell your name of your company if they need a tow. No? Alright, see you, my brothers. You be safe, alright? There you go, there you go. Oh man, there's a part there you left, bros. Oh man, it's got a Florida plate. There you go, man. It's crazy out here. Mayhem. Murder, mayhem. Smashing, crashing, you name it, we cover it. There you go, SubX.News. And then this car got hit too. There you go. SubX.News on the spot reporting. We give it to you live right here, right? This car got hit too, right? There we go. Alright. Oh yeah, I will. Thank you. Thanks. There, that's who I am. If you need to know who I am. You know who that's me, right?
Yeah.
Chase crime, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, just
I appreciate you. Alright, thank you. I just wanted to get this one. Thanks, brother. So it's 3 or 4 cars? 3? Alright, thank you, my brother. So that car got hit. That race car got hit from Florida, and this car got hit. And it happened just over there, right? SubX.News on the spot reporting. There you go, man. There you go. That's a bad accident there, right? So that looks like that guy got hit from the back or something. The race car hit him in through the front or something. And that car, man, that's all jacked up there. See that one? It's jacked up. We're gonna see, he's gonna drag that sucker up. Yeah, I do crime chasing and Citizen App and all of that.
Here's what happened. My wife is driving a Tesla.
Oh yeah? Is she okay?
Yeah, she's okay.
I'm glad she's okay. Let's see.
See, somebody hit her from behind.
Let's see.
And then that's how she hit the white car.
Oh wow.
And then she was spinning.
So the Tesla got hit.
Yeah, from
and
behind.
And it flipped around.
And hit her, the white car.
You can play it one more time for me, brother. Go ahead, hit the button. That's crazy, man. I'm glad your wife's okay, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, it's an extra prayer for God tonight, bro. You know that, right?
Yeah.
God looks over you, man. I'm glad your wife's okay. Yeah, because I was wondering how that happened. That's a crazy crash there. Be safe, my brother. There you go. You got the crash right here, man. There you go. Take it easy. Be safe, my brother. There you go, man. There you see the crash right here, man, live. We're the only ones bringing this kind of coverage here, right? What? Why should I go to O Block? You know what? I don't like you, bro. Bye. I don't like that shit. See you later. I don't like people like that. Get off my page, man. Let's go to O Block. Get lost, man. You're weird, man. That's a weirdo, man. I don't like people like that. You get blocked, man. There you go, man. That's pretty wild there. Check that out. So the wife's okay. Ooh. So that means the Teslas are safe, huh? Oh man, he's doing some crazy stuff there, man. That's crazy there. See that? So he's jockeying us and he's gonna pull it up with the winch. He's got a winch right there. See that there? Pretty crazy, huh? That's wild there, man. That's crazy. See that there? So then that car, so she got hit, spun around, then she hit that car, right? That's what he just said, right? And you guys seen the video. And he's got the J hooks there, man. Yeah, see that there? SubX.News. There you go, man. He's dragging that baby up there, man. Yeah, he's got the winch right there. He's just dragging it up, and he'll put the bed up, and that'll be it. Get that baby wherever it needs to go, right? He's gonna put another J-hook wherever he can, right? Pretty crazy, huh? SubX.News live on the spot report. Multi-car accident on the highway. You seen it here. What happened? The Tesla got hit by somebody. Sounds like they got hit by the Florida fake plate car, the driver car. They were going super fast, hit him in the back. The Tesla spun out and then hit the white car there in the back. So there you go. You got the whole story out here, man. Ain't nobody else giving you this type of news. Never, ever, ever will there be another SubX.News. Not even if I have a kid. I got kids. There you go, man. It's pretty wild there, man. See that there? There's car parts here. See that tire's jacked up, so he's got to kind of jockey it in position there because the front end is, that whole axle is out. See that there? He's just dragging that baby on there, right? That's a wild one there, huh? That's a crazy tow there. Yeah, we cover everything. There's another crash on the north side too. Looks like those are cops right there. Right there, man. What's up? There he goes, man. And away she goes. Now this is the multi-car accident that happened on the highway. You see what happened? Again, one more time, you can see the video. I'll have to get the video off my live feed. That car was traveling. That fast car with the the Florida plates, looks like it hit it in the back or something, or clipped it. This car spun out. As it's spinning, hit that other car there. All right, there you go. I'll show you this other car. So this car looks like it caused the accident. And they don't care. They got Florida plates. They got fake plates. Probably half stolen car, right? That's the parts there. Maybe not. Maybe it's a legit car and maybe they're from Florida. Maybe it's legit. Maybe I'm just talking a lot of BS, right? So, the Tesla got hit. It spun and it hit that one. See that there? And that's the state police right there, right? There you go. And she got hit, right? So the Tesla got hit, spun, that one got hit, and the Florida guys look like the ones that are the culprits there. There you go. Alright, let's get out of here. Well, then she might be able to drive. Oh no, she's got a flat tire there. She can't drive that one. This is what it is. That's what happens in the city when you got some crazy stuff happening, right? Now we're gonna get into that's why you drive one of those babies. Ain't no damn Florida car gonna ram this one. There we go, right?
Close out by 9916 over here at Burgerfish Street. Keep going, please.
I'm 17 and I'm a citywide Virginia solid progress. Montrose to Cicero in Montrose. The caller is a Mr. Hurd said that he's in a semi-truck. He's stuck and he needs police assistance. Other drivers are driving past and making threats because he's unable to move, stating that he needs police immediately to help him turn around.
One.
Lakeshore Drive, crash.
122
Union. Disregard.
Yeah, the detective name
Low,
is
disregard, low, person down in Union. 51st and Union.
122, is that for me?
Yeah.
Alright, it's
Paramedic alarm. Store headquarters. Shell horsepower. Search and fire room.
And stars 1099.
And RG number that's associated with this?
Higgins, Red Ford Explorer, T. George, Big Boy, 69659. Edward Boy, 69659.
And the MB's name, the ID, and the last five of the
That's the body one, the other lady talking. You listen.
3452, T. George, B. Boy, 69659, Clipper, Red 2003, Ford Trail.
A lot of stuff happening. Lakeshore Drive, but where?
14, 6531 low. Starting to difficulty breathing with your engine. 6531 low.
6531 low.
MC is going to be Eddie.
That's the dead body that they're picking up.
31 out low for difficulty breathing.
Case number is Mary Eddie 2026-0242.
You're gonna have to stand by for that number.
Are you have adult victim?
99.
The name of the deceased?
Alright, ready to get out of here?
First name is going to be Eddie, Lincoln, Ida, Adam,
There's somebody.
Mary.
Oh, she's leaving, right? She's trying to
Middle
drive.
initial is B-Boy. And then trailer, that's Tom, Robert, Adam, Young, Lincoln, Ocean, Robert.
That lady's parking her car, right? She's
What's the
alright.
first name and the bill initial again?
She's alright. She's
First
working
name
it.
is Eliam, that's Eddie, Lincoln,
That's alright.
Ida, Adam, Mary. Middle of B-Boy.
Let's go to the next scene, everybody.
Yes, we have police instead on 71st and Western in the Walgreens parking lot. They had a change of heart. We are not transporting.
Oh, there's something going on up there. Look at that. Let's keep moving. We ain't got time for no chit-chatting tonight. There's something going on right up there. See that?
290 pounds.
Let's keep moving. We ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for no small talk tonight, man. There's mayhem, chaos, and whatever other word you want to use. Yeah, you name it, it's happening. There you go. Oh, man, we got another one up here, man. SubX.News live, bringing it to you from the streets of Chicago. Ain't no other. Let's see what this one is up here, man. Shooting, smash, whatever. We'll see.
I called them down. And what they say the cause of death could be? Alright, for upper it's going to be...
And another car accident, right?
Lower is 139-812.
There's another car accident, eh? You gotta watch, man. It's pretty wild out here, man.
13983. 13983.
Oh yeah, that guy got hit too. Look at that. He got cracked up. And it's like the demolition derby out here, man. Look at that. He got rammed there. That dude got rammed. Maybe he was part of that one too. I don't know. Yeah, man, he got rammed too. You see that guy? Man, you better.
For cancellation, check what being loved, travel spot.
My advice: get some steel bumpers, man. It's pretty wild. Pretty wild out here, man. It's like the demolition derby out here, man. Smashed up, cracked up. Oh yeah, here, this guy got hit right there. You see that there? That guy got hit too. Right there, man. See that there? So everybody got hit out here, man. There, man. This guy, I don't know if he was part of that one or what. There you go, man. You seen that guy? That white car got hit in the back. Then you got this guy over here, man. That's a multi. I don't know if that one's part of that or what. But you see this guy, he's cracked up too. You see that? His whole front end is smashed up there, right? See that there? And that car is smashed up. See that there? There's a lot of cars cracked up there. It might have all been part of it. I'm sure if it was flipping around, a bunch of cars got hit. We'll try to get the report. You can look under Chicago. It's MUI. Motor. I forget what the U stands for. It's MUI. Major something investigations. Whatever, man. I don't know all that acronym crap. Alright, what are we doing here? We going on 76th or 63rd, or what do you guys want to do? Where are we going, man? I should get a milkshake, man. I'm thirsty. I want a milkshake. I haven't had a milkshake in a month, but I'm losing weight.
9 for southbound at 43rd. I've got to go south and northbound.
What we should do is get on the highway and get over to the Lakeshore Drive. What I can do is go back south, pop over to 95th Street, take Stony over. Body removal. Second one already tonight. That doesn't mean it's a homicide. It's just a body removal. Because CPD does that too. If you guys want to see what I'm listening to, here, I'll show you how to find what I'm listening to. I don't use scanners. Scanners are illegal in Chicago. I don't need no trouble with the law. I already got enough trouble. I'll show you what I'm doing. So you go here.
I think the just walked down, but the body is going to be located in bedroom number 2.
Bedroom number 2, body. So you go to crime is down. Ready? So you're listening to a scanner, but I'm not doing the scanner. You go to crime is down. You know this website. You can find your own district by punching in the address. But that's not what we're listening to. So you go here, the crime is down audio, and you go here. That's what I'm listening. And they got a YouTube channel. That's what it's got. It's an embedded YouTube channel, and that's scanners. There you go. Got that? Now, if you want to know your own area, this is what you do. You go here. You know what? Why don't I go here? I'll show you this. So crime is down, right? That's what I'm listening to. And that's the YouTube channel, right? For the scanner. If you want to know your own neighborhood, this is what you do. You go to map. Go to map. I can't see it, right? You go to map, right? Like this. You go to map, right? You search by address. You punch in your address, and it'll give you your scanner of CPD in here. Now, the only ones that are live... Let me turn this down. 55-year-old adult female, dead. He's picking up the body. Well, he's not picking it up. So, you go to the map. It tells you, and it'll go directly to the place. But here's the scanner audio. If you already know your audio, these are all the Chicago zones, right? The ones that aren't delayed are these, citywides. I listen to citywide 1 because I'm always downtown. So if you go to Zone 1, which is District 16 and 17, I don't know what that is, right? I don't have all this memorized. It says in there, encrypted. That means it's 30-minute delay. So that means, yeah, if it's something happening at 6:30, it'll be broadcast here on 7. These are not encrypted. The citywides are not, because they communicate with state police, county police, and other police agencies. So there you go. But we're listening now to this one, right? He's got a scanner feed, this guy, right? And he also you can get the histories and all that if you pay him Patron charges or whatever. But that's what we're listening to right now, right? This one right here. It's a scanner feed, right? That he's doing it. I don't listen to scanners because they're illegal in Chicago. There you go. Suicide.
10-4, you can use 23060. They have up to 75 minutes to respond once they've been contacted. You have to make them pay for the body you put on the truck. I have the request to switch back up to the night today.
So you just heard, God rest her soul, 55-year-old female just committed suicide. And the police are on scene and they ordered body removal. That you just heard. Yeah, it's life. It's life. And death. It's sad. That's sad there. That's really sad. I hope she finds some peace. There's another building abandoned. I hope she finds peace. I don't get all the shootings. I'm not as good as I used to be, and I'm not good as Spot News.
101 West Van Buren, approximately 30-story residential high-rise. Nothing showing on the automatic alarm.
Spot News. He's a spotter. That means he would listen to all the scanners, all the feeds. He would listen to them all somehow. He'd have all the radios and all the channels, and he would be really up to date on all the shootings, and especially when we had Shot Spotter. But he got cancer. And he's out of commission right now. Hopefully he comes back. There's no one like him. He's like the Nightcrawler guy. I do a lot. I can do it, but it takes a lot of work. So I just listen to 1 or 2 channels. I try to get information from wherever I can to get to the cases, and I try to report on what's going on. Like today, the triple shooting, shut down the store. It's by Harvard School. That's my story, right? I do news and spotting, a couple of things. Then I show around the neighborhood. Spot News, that guy who's sick now, right, with the cancer, he just did straight scanner feeds. He just did scanners, and he reported in real time what's going on scanner feeds. I try to do as best I can, but it's a very, very hard job. It's not an easy job. That's all I gotta say, right?
No one stayed on station.
I don't even know where the heck I am right now. I'm just driving around.
Yeah, it's
C Charles V0475150. C Charles V0475150.
So let me just say this. If you're on here to get an erection, if you're on here to get your jollies, you think crime is cool or gangs are cool or oh man, look at that. That's a damn possum there, man. That's a possum. Man, we seen coyotes, possums, crashes. Well, we're gonna call this Mutual of Omaha, man. There you go, that was a possum there. If you're on here to get your jollies because of crime, gangs, or whatever it is, man, you get instantly blocked, man. That's worse than a criminal. I don't like that. That's weird, man. That's some weird behavior, man. I'm not into that. You're out. Go somewhere else, man. This ain't about that. This is about what's happening in our city to keep maybe some information flowing as best as I can. I also do my commentaries because I've been living in the city for 50 years. No, 50. I'm 50. I've been living in the city 56 years. I've raised 4 children on the south side of Chicago by 35th and Damon. I worked and lived in the city most of my life. I spent some time in the suburbs. When my mom and dad were getting divorced, I was bouncing back and forth between the two. So I report on my city what I see, and that's what I'm doing. I do some crime chasing, I do some commentary, I do some abandoned buildings, I do gentrification work, right? All of this stuff, you name it. So if you come on here, you know, oh, I want to see this, and I want to see that, and I want to see gangs, and I want to, you weird, like a weird talking, yeah, you're out, man. You're out. Yeah, I can handle other stuff better than that. I have no patience for it. Zero, man. You're out. Instantly out. I don't want people like that on my page. I'm sorry. I don't. I really don't. That's some weird stuff that you're somehow getting some kind of weird gratification from crime in the inner city. I don't get that, man. It's not why I do this, man. I do it because I want to create change. I want to show what's going on. I want to talk about it. I'll tell you this. Remember I showed that one hole in downtown by Stetson? I just put up the video, didn't I, or not? Did I show you guys that it was being fixed? Stetson. Remember 2 weeks ago I showed you the grading? It had a hole in it. It's by Wacker and Stetson up there. By the hotels up there. By Michigan Avenue. Guess what? They're fixing it. Guess what? They're fixing it. That big pothole, even though I complained that the other potholes aren't fixed, and I put it on, 2 days later, they fixed it. You see what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about. I learned that long time ago from my mentor, George Smith. That's what I do. That's what this is about. Fixing things, making things better, giving people information. You might not like what I say. You might not agree with what I say. That's okay. You shouldn't. You should think on your own. I have my own opinions and viewpoints on stuff. But guess what? You're watching a live feed. You can make your own opinion on whatever you see. That's the point of the live feed. You can decide what you want that to mean to you. What needs to be done. Some people say I shouldn't be videotaping people on drugs and homeless people or migrants abusing their kids on the streets. They say that I'm the guy that's the bad guy. Well, I'm just a reporter. You can have that opinion, though. That's okay. I don't mind it. There's people who say that I made an error with the cop, that I was confrontational, that I created that condition. There's other people who say no. See, that's the discussion. That's debate. That's an adult way to handle stuff. Right, where are we going here now? You guys see the Obama Library here? Maybe we go over here. Well, I'll show you a cool spot that I like going over here. Maybe it's open, maybe it's not. I don't know. Why ain't this on here? Oh, we're going to turn that back. I turned it all the way down. That's enough of my talking, right? So that's just explaining what I do, right? You can like me, you can not like me, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. You can take the side of social justice and say, hey, we shouldn't harm criminals, which I agree. We shouldn't torture people. We shouldn't harm people. Should we be soft on crime? Absolutely not. So, you know, there's two sides to every story. Everybody has a right to their own opinion. Again, don't be weird on here, man. We're not doing weird, man. You can do that stuff somewhere else, man. We're not about that weird stuff on here, man. And thanks for watching. I appreciate everybody. I hope you've seen some crazy stuff tonight, huh?
735 for midnight.
It's pretty wild out here tonight.
100 by 75 companies are checking it out. And sooner command at this time.
Yeah, they're call.
We're gonna go to Lakeshore Drive here, right? Next. We're gonna see what the drive's about. And maybe Cinco de Mayo weekend? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't pay attention to anything. I barely watch the news. I try to keep up with stuff, but it's hard, you know?
Alright, 10-4. 7350, I got a hold of him. He's 51.
And thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate everybody.
Battalion for the Main. We had a bad cook in Unit 1712 and we're resetting the system now. We'll be in service shortly.
I do have a Cash App over on my Twitter page. I'll tell you this, I don't do this for money. I really don't. If you want to shoot me some coffee money or gas money, or I need 2 tires in the back, you can send me some if you want to, but I'm not. I don't like doing that. I'm bad with money, so I don't like asking for money, but if you want to shoot me some coffee money or tire money or gas money, you can, but I'm not asking for it. I'm not asking. I don't do this to make money. Do I make money off of ads from Facebook? I do. It covers the money from Facebook. It kind of covers my gas. I get around $800 or $900 a month from ads. So that kind of covers the gas. But when I have like a repair, I just had to fix my front end. That was $1,400. You kind of get it. It's not making me money. I'm not making money off of this. I don't do this. I don't do this for the money. I'm just telling you that. It's not why I do this. Never has been. I've been doing this for a long time. I've been reporting. My first major article was in 2005. My major story that I worked with Rosalind Rossi in the Sun-Times came out in 2026. It was about youth violence and murders inside the Chicago public schools.
127 and Page.
You can look that up. Violence spikes in the schools. John Kugler, Sun-Times.
Illinois
That came out in 2006, March 12th.
119.
20 years ago. Yeah, I've been doing this for that long. 20 years. I ain't these other people that are on the internet, okay? That's not me. I do my own thing.
Zero County, go ahead and show me that unit.
Oh, and I said this yesterday, and I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say it every broadcast.
191 South Harding. Caller 6 is male stabbed in the arm. He's sitting in a blue Ford SUV. Offenders not on scene.
1921 Harding. Somebody stabbed. Right? So I pull over and I got to post that, right? That's right.
Okay, we're coming out of a panic if you want us to take that run in with our...
We're getting a person with a gun. 5800 South Rockwell. Citizens reporting a male Hispanic wearing all black clothing on the corner flashing a gun.
93362. It's going to be a total of 3 toes.
What was it? 921 Harding, right?
For Charlie?
There you go. There you go.
Alright, upper is 14185. The lower is 14185.
Person stabbed 1921 South Harding. He's sitting in a blue SUV. I believe it was whatever.
Citywide, we're getting shot fired 4120 West of Fullerton. It says friend accidentally shot himself. He tells Powell in the
Oh man.
95 returning.
That's messed up. The person shot himself accidentally. I don't know about those. Sometimes his boy shoots him and he doesn't want to turn him in.
Okay, so we'll just stage. Can you let Engine 121 know as well that we're not going on the scene until CPD gets there?
Oh, wow. They don't want to go. See that? It's too dangerous. You hear that? We gotta get this shot by his friend call, right? Where was that at? On Fullerton, wasn't it? That was just a murder up there. See what I mean? You gotta know all the things that happen. It was just a murder on Fullerton.
Under the dam. We have a person shot 9104 South Ada, 9104 South Ada Street. Caller states nephew, 17 years of age, is shot in the hand. We do have fire rolling up the further on that.
91 Ada, person shot. And then we have on Fullerton, person shot.
It's on Dan Ryan and 83rd Street.
Man, my Twitter ain't working. That damn crap.
126 in the truck returning, system reset, false.
126 in the truck, you're returning.
91 Ada, 17-year-old shot in the hand.
Design 23 with me CPD in my location for 4th Century.
That's behind us, right?
the sound of this detector going off. Still haven't found anything.
953 or message received. I will get you please.
And then what was the other one on Fullerton, right? He got shot by his buddy, right? Yeah.
Yeah, 36, we got 7.
The God takes care of you. That's it. Plus, I need to lose some weight.
715, thank you.
And where was the other one at? On Fullerton, wasn't it?
7 and 15 now.
This is 7 so far.
7387 Eddie.
Stand by. 2463 Eddie, you're on citywide.
380.
Units in the citywide, getting a burglary in progress, 3929 West 64th Place. Mr. Vincent Perez is reporting he received a call from a neighbor stating that there is an unknown number of offenders currently.
There's also somebody shot up on Fullerton. Forgot that number, but he says he was shot by his buddy.
7384.
7384.
We're going to get a CCA premise check 6 there in the red line.
Alright, that's 14350. 14350.
That's a lot of damn car there.
Eddie.
87 Eddie.
Well, show us a train ride for 7384 Adam.
Hold on. Okay, 7384 Adam.
63rd red line.
No, it's 14358. 14358.
Where the hell's that music coming from? Somebody in back of me or something? You gotta watch out here, man. These are dangerous neighborhoods, some of these places. This ain't that bad. Obama Library's up here, right? Let's keep rolling, right? We're going on Lakeshore Drive, right? Yeah, Ada's in back of me. Somebody shot on 91st Street.
Probably on scene yet, but you got a few B cars assigned, 2262 and 2210.
79, thank you, sir.
Not a problem.
Yeah, that's why you do that. Hey, and I'm gonna tell you, that's one of the other reasons I do this. To do what's right by whatever I need to do.
84 Charlie.
Okay, please, we have for upper and lower at 47 red line.
Alright, upper's going to be 14376. Lower is 14378.
You guys ever been here? Let me show you this park here. I don't know if I can get back there. They might be closed right now. Well, they got the lights on over here. They're going to close off all these parks with gates one day, right? I'll show you back here, man. You guys ever been back here? I think I can get back here. No, that's another park. I'll show you the other park. You got some cool stuff back here if you know where you're going. I'll show you. It's all kind of... Obama Library is right in back of us. I'll show you guys where it is. Let's keep moving. Yeah, God takes care of you. Look, I'm an old guy, man. I'm like Carl Huber used to tell me. I got more years behind me than I got ahead of me. So I'm trying to do what's right. Leave a little bit of stuff so people can think about, can talk about, and maybe you can use some of the stuff I do to create change, right? That's it. That's all. Ain't no big deal. Right? That's how life works. We gotta. If we're not doing something to make things better, then what are we actually doing? You kind of get what I'm trying to say? If we're not doing that, well, then what are we doing? And sometimes I get tired, I sleep all day, or I don't want to do something, I just do my own stuff. And I need to do that, clear my brain a little bit, right? But for the most part, I like doing stuff that can create some change and hopefully change for the better, right? Let's see if we can get back here. Right? Ever been back here? Hey, you guys been back here ever? I'll show you this. It's a cool spot, man. You never been back here? I can show you another spot.
14406. 14406.
Mission up. When I'm Lawrence. Alright, 10-4.
You never been back
I
here?
got the Ryan for PI.
I think there's a golf range here. I don't know if this is golf or archery.
Alright, man. 3-1. Go ahead.
There you go, right? It's a pretty cool
Good morning.
spot,
Can you
huh?
assist me with a 3 or 4 car PI northbound 79, please?
There you go, man.
Yeah, bro.
I can't get through here, though. Oh, there I can. I forgot where I go here. I missed the turn there. See that?
6-2 main.
It's pretty wild here, huh?
Because I got that covered, we get a little closer at calls there. We got 21 coming up to that gunshot, big point direction. We got that covered.
He goes that there. You want to see? I'll show you something.
We go to the Hardy Job.
24, third watch on Citywide 2.
That's the Obama Library right there, man.
Ambulance 6-2 in that stage. So far, we've got 5 cases.
That's the Obama Library right there, man.
Engine 43 documented those. Ambulance 48 is assessing email. So far, green. We're unsure if she's going to be transported, and we are assessing police officer who's involved in the accident. Unsure if he's going to go. I'll call you back with update.
Alright, Mr. T, do you want me to have 3 stop by there for the time being? They're right around the corner.
Stand by 1 second.
Negative, we've got all people involved taken care of at the moment.
Mr. C.
53 to me.
53, go ahead.
Pretty wild, huh? Guess what this is?
Events, please. Sir Mac. Upper and lower.
Alright, upper is 14429. Lower is 14431.
10-4, thank you.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, I got another spot around here I'll take you, man. I know some, I do some things. I don't like showing everybody everything I do, though. Because there's some weirdos sometimes that are on my page. Like that guy talking about Old Block. Yeah, again, go to Old Block, man. I don't know why you want me to go to Old Block. I was just there the other day. Didn't I cover that stolen car shooting, something, whatever that? I was there for what, 3-4 hours, remember that?
35 ready.
Guess what this is?
85 ready.
Guess what this is?
Number 6 command, the red line.
Alright, take 0. Nope. Hold on. No, it's 14443. 14443.
Pretty cool, eh? I'll show you guys another spot. You come on here, you gotta watch. People do their things out here, man. It's a little safe, it might be, might not be, I don't know. It's up to you, man. I ain't telling nobody to do anything that I do. That's all I got to tell you, man. It's all at your own risk. Got that? It's all at your own risk. I don't want people to say, oh, he told me to go there, and I did this, and I did that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's the way life goes, man. Everybody's heard my little speech about followers and likes and all of that, right? I've given you guys that speech. I know, I'm not looking for followers, man. I'm looking for leaders. Leaders that want to fix their own areas, whether it's in Chicago, the suburbs, this state, or another state. That's what I look for. I don't look for followers. Like Marietta. She's a leader, man.
47, go ahead.
Please, my
There's
apartment
cars
number,
all
or
over.
can
You
you
gotta
ask
watch
the car to
out.
come out of her apartment because we're having a hard time locating her.
MSRC, we got the apartment number 1 there. We'll try to give her a call back.
Okay, go with the beat. The name is signed off.
Because they closed off 63rd Street over here with the gates. I'll show you. It's the hangar. I used to get my jerk chicken over here, man. The best jerk chicken in the city of Chicago right here at 63rd Street. They shut it down like they did Rainbow Beach. I'll show you. You want to see? I don't even know if you can get in there. Let's see if we can get in there.
Numbers for Sadie Lake, Red Line, Upper and Lower. 73.
Yeah, 73, this is like right at 87th
See, they
Street.
gated everything up.
We're not going to be located, so whoever's coming in needs to get it from 95th Street.
That's she gets 95th.
It's all gated up, man. This is the best jerk chicken anywhere. No, not jerk. He had jerk goat here, I think. He had chicken here too, but right here, man. Right there, man. That was my guy, man. He was from Jamaica.
One green to St. Mary's. All other people involved with them do refuse.
There you go, man. You can. You know what's in front of you? That's Rainbow Beach over there. Right over there. It's pretty cool, right? Can't see downtown.
Mary 94872. Charles, I'm Mary 94872. It's meter 2022.
It's going to be right at 87th Street. Ready to turn around. Go south and down the street and come back down to 90th Street.
Yeah, they put those blocks in here to purposely keep people out, right?
Well, that vehicle's abandoned.
Abandoned vehicle, right? We're on Lakeshore Drive now.
Suspended vehicle registration out of practice.
SubX.News. We're on Lakeshore Drive now. So I got my windows open. It's a nice night out.
84267.
Got my internet back. Oh, I was gonna show you guys this spot, right? And they got the gate. They got the gates up everywhere, man. Look at that. They got gates and blocks everywhere, man.
I'm going to crash right now. It's a little bit north of 82nd, so it might be a duplicate.
3454, 10-4.
8th Street. Up in 18th Street, message received.
Unison 22 and citywide, we have shots fired 10127 South Parnell, 10127 South Parnell, call CC heard 3 gunshots. Saw 3 to 4 male blacks wearing gray hoodies, black jeans, and ran into a white house with a green Christmas tree on the side and a white small 4-door car parked in front. Nothing further, phone 9 clear.
You gotta pay for every one of these spots to get into, huh?
75, retard, you're being hit by the engine. 75, retard. 75 recognizes next office.
Oh yeah, I got a spooky spot for you here, man. There you go. I gotta close my windows. There might be ghouls back here, man. There's a ghoul spot back here, man.
3360 status.
There you go, man. See that there? Yeah, there's all kinds of spots out in the city, man.
Can you send me a first phone number for
Pretty wild, ain't it? You gotta watch back here. There might be cannibals back here, man.
Boy, 05556. 842-6748.
545, it'll be D-Boy 620-55-6842-67.
Alright, upper is 14303, lower is 14304.
That's the Obama Library right in front of us.
Indian truck over there relocating off of 79th Street exit.
I just put on first.
Alright, upper is 14306, lower is 14308.
We'll be advised to coming back with a return revoked void.
2463 on Citywide 1. Now by 2463
clear.
on
Victim of the
Citywide 1.
17 Toyota utility.
Next shot, 7381 Eddie, that was you?
7387 Eddie. Can I get the up and low at the Roosevelt and the red line?
Press receipt.
Alright, upper is 14313, lower is 14315.
There you go. That's the Obama Library right there, man. I gotta get out of here before they charge me.
5 David.
85 David.
Yeah, can I get a number for 79th red line?
14320.
Hey, dude, Eagle, you can release 73. We'll handle it.
Message received. This is 73 return.
73 return. What do you want to put you over?
Nobody here at night. People used to come in here, right? Hang out, be with their sweethearts and all of that. There ain't nobody back here no more.
Probably good to look at the 186.
There's no first doing transfer out closing out as a do.
There ain't nobody out here no more. That's what happens when you have a police state. When they shut everything down.
Progress, 3929 West 64th Lane. Mr. Vincent Perez is reporting he received a call from a neighbor stating that there is an unknown number of offenders currently inside of his home walking around with a flashlight. He's currently not home, but he stopped by earlier today and made sure all the doors were locked so nobody should be there. Nothing further from continue.
This all was free parking at one time. All free. That's what you get. That's what you get when you got a guy like Brandon Johnson running your city.
Intro.
What are you took for?
I was notified that your friend drew red rubber, sir. I'm having the Toyota relocate on McDonald off Route 6. If you could have Jen on, yes, there. My message you, sister.
Dodge.
Message you, thank you.
40.
7384.
3427, 1028.
The red line.
Alright, that's 14350. 14350.
279. So they really could pop that up.
Fire turn left on Train Grass Mountain. 8384 Adam.
Hold on. Okay, 7384 Adam.
63 red line.
143.
I'm 38 from Inglewood. Can we get PTD to meet us at the hospital for a report?
Migrants used to stay at this hotel over here. Everybody knows that one.
You'll see.
They remodeled that hotel with migrant money right over here.
Area 38, we're transporting Providence. University of Chicago.
The helicopter's up there.
Chicago 3422, expect 50. 3422, so far.
For 7950, Ingo sign.
Upper and lower at 47 headed line.
That's right.
Sorry, number's going to be 14376. Lower is 14378. Yes, contact the next 50 Eagle side, 7950 Eagle side.
7950 Ingleside for 72.
So the victim agrees to help photos. Thank you.
Can you clear both units from Fort Mine? With my man.
7947.
To the house on apartment.
Unit for control, 55 South this road, 55 South this road, white BOW, white, still white BOW, white, thank you, okay.
545. CR 0498.
Where?
Anyone good?
This is report. B11.
You put out.
We're trained at 95th and Western.
Photos of what part of the body?
So please sign it.
Alright, it's going to be 14399. 14399.
14399, sexual assault. 14399, sexual assault. She had marks on her neck.
Lower is...
No, that wasn't that. That was this other call. Sorry, that's the wrong number.
Does the offender have access to the location?
This is the one. Sexual assault.
Okay, I had a request to switch back to 90%.
That was the sexual assault.
We're sure that this is going to be for Illinois 1190. Can you tape it?
You're reflected.
I'm going to permit please have a little longer than that, but I'm not getting anything back from 1190 David.
We're 10-4, on the left.
10-4.
403, 452,
3452, 10-4.
Engine 98 to me. We're going to go over to Northwestern, drop off some equipment for ambulance 42 station.
Radio messenger seat.
81 News.
Bench, please. The rank. Upper lower.
Alright, upper is 14429. Lower is 14431.
Thank you.
No.
Give you all refusals. We're going to need a flatbed for at least one, possibly two.
Anytime ready.
Get numbers for 6 man, the red line.
Alright, take 0. Nope. 4443. 14443.
Suppliers after the bounce dodge.
10-4.
Southwest Unit, Southwest driving, I-55 southbound, mobile 260, 2336. Southwest driving, I-55 southbound, mobile 268, 2336. Black Chevrolet Impala, Black Chevrolet Impala. Last seen 53 northbound, I-55. Last seen I-53 northbound at I-55. Based on case.
There you go. He's got another car over there, right? We got another car over there, right?
63 with the refusal, strong.
Just on your information.
Yeah, I should have been up there. Oh, man. Whatever.
Go ahead.
It is what it is. Midnight, witching hour.
85.
There, red line.
I'm good, go ahead.
14465. 14465.
Just not getting back on that tag. He started to the location for no valid registration and no valid insurance.
Doing 89 Adam.
89.
Can I get a VP red line check? Red line stop.
See here, they're doing registration and insurance pulling over now,
Right,
right?
upper is 14474.
But remember this. Remember this. Remember this. There is a no-stop policy, meaning you cannot stop a moving car. So, who are they stopping? Do criminals stop? No, they never do. They make videos laughing at the police when they speed up. They've been doing that since Lightfoot time. Lightfoot instituted that one. Everybody knows this one. I got a famous video of a guy who made a video laughing. He's got a tattoo on his head. He's dead now. He died because he moved out to the suburbs and they killed him in an assassination. If he would have been arrested for his stuff in Chicago, he might still be alive. That's a famous story. I'll write that story up one day. But there's a no-stop policy, meaning you cannot stop a moving car. If it stops at a stoplight and you box it in, you can do that. That's legal. But if it's moving, you can't stop it. So what people are doing, what they do is they turn on the lights and somebody pulls over. Do you think the people that are pulling over are criminals? Absolutely not. They're pulling over law-abiding people. That's what you're seeing all over, right? You just heard no registration or insurance. Now you can say, well, that's good. No, it's not good. It's good that they're pulling people over and checking their registration and their insurance, but when you got carjackers in stolen cars or Florida plate guys smashing Teslas, that's not good. You need to have a policy. If you see a criminal, you need to stop him, not let him drive. Period. Stop him at all costs. At all costs. Yes, and I don't want innocent people dead, but you can't have criminals riding around and then you're pulling over law-abiding citizens for their registration and plates. That's silly. While the carjacker drives around laughing and they're chasing them with a helicopter, right? Running in and out of buildings. How are you going to identify a carjacker when he goes in the building? How do you know who he was? How can you identify him? You can't. You can't. You can't win that case. That case is unwinnable. Why? Because no one apprehended him. You can say that's not me, and you're mistaken. How are you going to prove the identity of a person? You can't prove the identity, right? There's another car there, right? We're going to see if this is open. I think this is closed, right? They closed this thing off. They got a boat dock over there, so if I had a boat, I could go back there. Okay?
Can I give you bit number for the L ride for Roosevelt and the red line, the 79 to the red line?
Alright, that's 14500. 14500.
There's a monster car there. You got somebody there.
7387 Andy, we getting on cart. 3335.
So that's what you're listening to, and you're gonna watch it here. The guy that pulls over is a law-abiding guy, right? And then he gets popped for some sticker or some little knick-knack charge, right? Again, criminals know the rules. Criminals know they can't stop a moving car in Chicago. There's a policy against it. They cannot give chase. They cannot stop it.
Scene as we try the bell code, it's still very answering.
There you go. He just left there. So you just see, right? Another guy pulled over here on Lakeshore Drive, right? SubX.News.
Car number 5335.
69.
69.
69, they have a fever. 4454 St. Louis. 4454 St. Louis.
There's a monster car there. See that car there?
Alrighty, 4454 St. Louis for the fever.
A muscle car, I mean, not a monster car. It's a muscle car, right? There you go. You got some guys over here. Oh, they just pulled somebody over here, man. They just pulled somebody over right here, man. Look at that. There you go, man. They just pulled somebody right there, right? SubX.News. They just pulled somebody out. You see that? That car is all smashed up. It's a race car, man. Look at that, man. Last time we were out here, was that an abandoned? Is that the one they were talking about is abandoned there? Something's going on. It's something abandoned or something there. See that there? They're looking into that car there. SubX.News. There you go, man. There you go, man. Oh, we don't know what that's about, huh? That's an abandoned car there or something there. See that there? And it's cracked up, right? It might be one of these race cars, right? It looks like. It's an Audi. It might be a stolen car. I think they were saying there was an abandoned car out here, right? I think this is it. Oh, they got somebody in there. They're pulling somebody out of that thing. He's coming out. There you go. He's in custody. There you go. They're detained. SubX.News on the spot reporting. It's 12:07 a.m. It's Saturday, May 9th. A few minutes past midnight. We're here at McFetridge Drive. We're in the museum campus. There's a black Audi there. It's all smashed up. The side is. It probably was part of what do you call those? Those takeovers, you know, doing the spinning. They got 2 guys in custody right here. 2 guys in custody. Here we're at McFetridge Drive and Lakeshore Drive, right? We're at the museum campus. Lakeshore Drive's right there. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 Chicago police squads here, right? Pull this guy over here, right? They're looking in there, seeing what's going on inside the car there, as you see. SubX.News reporting live. 12:07 a.m. May 9th, 2026. Pull this car. I think they pulled him over. See, if they pull him over and they stop, they can do it. But if they were crooks, they could keep moving, right? They're looking in the car somehow. I don't know what they're doing. They're not letting them in the car. It looks like they locked the door or something. See that there? They locked the door. They're doing something there. I don't know what they're doing, right? There's parts on the ground. Look at that. See that there? Something's going on there. Did they stop it somehow? They put spikes out? I don't know what they did there. SubX.News live. 2 detained. They're looking and they're trying to look in the car. They haven't gotten into it. Maybe they locked it as they got out, those guys. Well, there's another squad pulling up now. See that there? They're very aggressive tonight, right? There you go. Chicago police. Looks like they're releasing them. They're releasing them. They're being released and they're being let go. They took the handcuffs off the driver. He's walking. You see that there? SubX.News live. So they were detained, there was an investigation, and they were released. So these 2 were released here. SubX.News. So I guess the passenger door is smashed. So they have to get in and out of the car out through the passengers to the driver's side. See the car there? Smashed up. He's giving them a ticket, it looks like. I think he gave him something. Yeah, I've had that happen to my cars. Gotta kind of slam it a little bit to keep it shut. Trust me. I've had to bungee cord this car once. Yeah, that's the way it goes. It is what it is, man. Some are legal, some are illegal. Like I said, law-abiding citizens will pull over. They're not gonna speed off, right? Law-abiding citizens pull over. Law-abiding citizens comply with requests. They back out of crime scenes. And then when they're threatened by arrest, they kind of say, yeah, you can't threaten to arrest me, right? Let's see, this guy here can get out. SubX.News. So we're here at McFetridge Drive. These cops are out here. I mean, it's Cinco de Mayo weekend, I guess, and they're watching so there's no car takeovers. And, they're there, yeah. They let this guy go here, right? That's what you were watching. And we'll see if he drives off, right? It looks like, but you see all the cops out there. They're really aggressive tonight, right? They're really aggressive. There you go. They left, right? We need to get going, right? Yeah, we can go anytime. It's all right. There was a black Audi here with a smashed side. They detained 2 guys, searched the car a little bit. They didn't go inside, really. I don't think they gave them consent. But then they let them go. But you watched here. No, you're right. You know you don't have to consent to a search, right? You don't have to let cops into your car or into your house. You don't need to make no statements either. That's your constitutional right. And you have a right under our Constitution to have an accuser in the courtroom with you. If you get these speeding tickets and red light tickets, where you go to court, those administrative hearings, those are fake. They're not real courtrooms. You say, I want the police officer here to testify against me. And they say, oh, no. Those automated tickets are illegal. You have to have the person in the courtroom. It has to be a human being. If you contest them, you ask, I want the human. Now, if you were speeding for real and they proved that you were speeding, then you still got to pay. Kind of get that, though? But you kind of get what I'm trying to tell you. In our system of justice, you get a right to have the accuser, right? There. In the courtroom. And you get a right to do what? Cross-examine your accuser. You can't cross-examine the what? Camera, can you? No, you can't. That's the point there. That's the law. It's our Constitution. I don't know which one it is. I'll check it for you, which amendment it is. It's one of our amendments. I'm pretty sure it's an amendment. I think it's in the Constitution. Let me double check. I'll do Zoom or something, right? I mean, Twitter. No. I don't want to misspeak, right? I'll check it right now. There's the one that searches and seizures. They have to have a warrant to go into anything you own. What's the constitutional amendment that says you have a right to cross-examine your accuser or know who your accuser is? The 6th Amendment. See that there? We have a constitution. You see that there? Criminal defendants, including the right to public trial without unnecessary delay, the right to a lawyer and the right to an impartial jury, and the right to know who your accusers are and the nature of the charges and evidence against you. So in my case, there has to be someone who signed that I did something wrong. And that's the sergeant. He has to testify, right? And we already have him on video what he said. He says you were backing up, but you were confrontational. And there's no law against confrontation. You want to check this? Watch this. I know I keep talking about my case, but it's going to be a big case. I'm suing the guy. Everybody knows that, right? Is there any law that says you can't be confrontational? Is there a law in the criminal code that says humans can't be confrontational in the United States of America? Got that? There isn't one. Because why? You have a right to free speech. That's the point. Got that? You have a right to say whatever you want. And you have a right under what? I just showed you. What was that? The Sixth Amendment? To know who your accuser on what you're accused of. So if a guy says, I'm going to do this to you, you can say, why? And you can say, you can't do that. And that's it. And that's how it goes. Yeah, you got to know your Constitution. There's a lot of, there's besides the Bill of Rights and the First Amendment, the Second Amendment, everybody knows 1 and 2. There's what? How many? I forget. Is there 26? How many constitutional amendments are there in the United States? 27. There's 27 amendments. There's all kinds of them. There's all kinds of rules in it. The amendments to the Constitution is it's like the Bible it's above Pritzker and Brandon Johnson fakesters. It's even, I'm gonna tell you this, it's even above Trump. It's above Trump. The Constitution's above Trump. It's above the Supreme Court. It's above the Congress. It's above the president. Now the Supreme Court interprets the Constitution as law. What does something that happened to you align with our Constitution? Is what you said to that person free speech? That's what the court says. That's the judicial system interprets the laws, and it interprets a law if it follows the Constitution. So I just said, they can't search your car. You have a right to your accusers, right? And when you have a right to know who your accusers are, you have a right to know what you're being charged with. So then you have a right to it's an inherent right. That's what they call it. Sometimes laws and things aren't actually written, but the way the Sixth Amendment's written, it's inherently written. If you have a right to know who your accusers are, and you have a right to know what you're being accused of, then you have a right to ask the accuser, what are you accusing me of? And the accuser has to tell you that. And it can't be in secret. It can't be anonymous. That's illegal under our Constitution. Do you now know why I'm saying that about the red light cameras? They violate our Constitution. We pay it because we don't want to go through the headache of going to courts. Because why? If they give you a $50 ticket or even a $100 red light ticket, right? And you might have been going over, or you might not have been going, whatever. By the time you fight that ticket, you might have to take 3-4 days off of work. So how much is that ticket worth if it's only $100? That's why they price it a certain way, right? They price those red light tickets in a certain way so it's not cost benefit for you to fight it, because you would have to get a lawyer, you'd have to figure out the court system, you'd have to figure out all of that stuff. Right? You have to take 3-4 days, 5 days off of work. Now, if you could do it all remotely, maybe, and if you use some kind of AI, you got to be careful with AI. They lie. AI makes up laws, so don't use AI as the lawyer. You'd have to backtrack and check all the laws, but you can help set it up through AI, but then you'd have to double check it with a lawyer or something like that. You can defend yourself, and then you can beat those red light tickets. You can, maybe not, but it might not be cost effective, right? All right, where are we listening to? It's a little more of the radio calls, and that's it. We're gonna go on till about 12:30 tonight. Yeah, that's the way it goes tonight.
Southern citywide burglary in progress, 2328 West Thomas, 2328 West Thomas, apartment 1 Robert. Details to follow, color size, and
lock yourself inside your bedroom or the apartment. Someone's trying to come in. No further right now. Something or something.
Alright, 13 again, wait for the call back, 13.
13, we have our patients.
That's proceed.
So is this owner notified?
Negative county. I'm not sure that the operator of this vehicle is the owner. He's 43 advised that he works for a tow company. He's transporting this vehicle to and from an auction.
Excuse me, sorry about that. Ooh.
Take a corrected address to 7958.
That's 22 on Citywide. We have a person staff, 9750 South Emerald, 9750 South Emerald. We do have details to follow. Caller hung up. I will update it as the information comes in. That's the person on our quick.
There you go. Person stabbed, 9750 South Emerald. Person stabbed, 9750 South Emerald.
Status?
Got him. That's 387. Pointed. The numbers for 6 minutes, rail line, please, up or lower. Yeah, 14567. Adam and boy. 7 Adam and boy.
3395 left.
Track South 53 northbound Northwest Highway, 50 northbound Northwest Highway, on Whiteford Van, 405 8793 B-Boy, 405 8793 B-Boy.
Guess it's closed off.
Person.
They got everything closed off there. Wow.
6241 North Winthrop, sick person. That's right.
Strange, huh? Everything's closed off here. See that there? They closed off the whole...
3427 for me.
3387 Adam, go ahead.
Where's it at? 28 for that blue Mac. Is that the one that the victims gave out?
He didn't have a state, so I ran it through all states. That's the only response that I got back out of Tennessee.
Let's see what's over here.
14591, 14593.
No forcible entry needed. Yeah, please find the message received.
387 Charlie.
217.
Emoji. Trancom 13377. Trancom 13377. 0395, remain the ramp to Palatine Road West, direction east. Palatine Road east.
14599.
Everything is privatized out here, right? Everything's blocked off. You can't enter any places anymore. All this used to be open and free. There used to be spots all over here where you can park and hang out all night long. When I grew up, you could be out here all night long. all night long and do stuff. Fish, do whatever you want to. We can't do that no more, huh? How about that? We used to fish out here, Navy Pier. This is where I learned how to do smelt fishing, right here. Guess what? You can't do that now. Maybe you can, I don't know. If you got a fishing license, maybe I need to get my fishing license. I'm going to go fishing. See what they say, right? Maybe that's what I need to try out. We need to maybe do some experimentation, right? But we used to hang out here all night long. In that place where the buses were, that bus area is, that was a parking lot. There's a parking here by Ohio Street Beach. There's parking over there by Navy Pier. There was Frankie's, I think. They sell good grilled cheeses over there. So basically they privatized the lakefront. You can't drive into the lakefront anymore. You can't hang out with your car or any of that stuff. You have to walk in and do whatever. I don't know if you can. I don't even know if you can hang out there. We're gonna have to experiment, right? You've seen the gates. You have 15 minutes before they charge you. And there's people saying that might be illegal, right? Because you're charging people for access. Well, you got 15 minutes. No, that's not what the Burnham plan says, and that's not the charter of the park district. The park district said free access to the park. Well, they say, well, it's car access. It doesn't say car access free. It doesn't even say, but it doesn't say not car access. You see how the law works? Someone just needs to file the lawsuit, get an interpretation, right? Takes a lot of money to file lawsuits. I think I did a federal case. Chicago versus Board of Education. It was a First Amendment case. It was a first and something else. I don't know which amendments we did. It was a First Amendment case, free speech case. I won it. The judge ruled in our favor that they violated my rights, Chicago Board of Education. Because they said I couldn't access board property because of something I said. And he said two things. They can't limit free speech. And when they said I can't enter properties, that limited my free speech. That's what they said. That's what he said. That's basically his ruling, right? Judge Lee. He also handled cartel cases and all that stuff. It wasn't a full victory, but it was a victory. I won. So now, just the reason I bring up that case is that was I think that case cost my side $80,000. That was an $80,000 case. So the point I'm trying to make here is you have to have two things. And if you could do your own cases, but then you got to know the case law, right? And you got to know how to fight it. And you need to know all of the little nuances of filings, especially if you want to go up to the Supreme Court, because the Supreme Court has special rules on how to file, what to file, when to file, how to do it, what to say what. You can go all the way up to the Supreme Court. In our country, you can go all anywhere you want with the court cases, right? Well, and we're going to end here at North Avenue Beach. How about that? We're going to see if we can get in here, right? Or Belmont, maybe? Maybe we'll end up at Belmont. I don't know. We'll see. It's 12:30. Everybody's tired. Look at those big potholes there. Did you see those big potholes there? Those are humongous. Man, those are dangerous. Look at those potholes. I'm going right in the middle there. I don't want to wreck my truck. Oh, man, there's a bunch of people out here, right? Yeah, there. There's a bunch of people out here. Turning vehicles, right? I like North Avenue Beach. You gotta watch you don't hit no bicyclists, right? Buses, autos. What you doing, bro? You're blocking me, man. Well, and we're gonna end up on North Avenue Beach. How about that? We give you a nice closing. We should get some beach music, right? See that? It's beautiful out here. Hey, you need to wait now, my brother. You blocked me, man. You're in the middle of the road. There you go, North Avenue Beach. Beautiful, isn't it? See that? That's our beach. We have a beautiful city. I don't know how much I spend, my brother. You can check my credit card, I guess. No idea. I don't follow that. It's on my cards and debit cards. Sometimes I pay in cash. I don't know. Whatever. I don't follow that, right? I put in gas when I need to, and I don't put in gas when I don't have money. That's the way I do it. So, thanks for asking that. I don't know how much I spend. There you go. If you want to know how much mileage I get, I'll show you this. This is how much mileage I get per mile on this car. Let's see how you push the button here. There you go. That's how much miles per gallon I get for this car. You see that? Can you see that up there? See how much I get per gallon? That's how much I get per gallon. See that? Yeah, that's not a typo. That's that. I get 9.7 per gallon in this car, and it's got 16 gallons. You see that there? That's how much mileage I get on this car. It's like a tank. It sure is. There you go. North Avenue Beach. I hope you had a good time. You've seen a lot of stuff. It's crazy mayhem. And guess what? Now it's nice out here. There's really nice stuff in the city, right? Once in a while they'll have the light on top of the old Playboy building. See that there? You see where I'm at? That's the Hancock building right there that you're watching. See those two things flashing? Boom, that's the Hancock building. We're not here to see that. We're here to see this. We're here to end the night on a nice beach scene. See that there? Because summer's coming up. We want to be relaxed. Well, I gotta get rid of my belly. I got a big tummy. You know, my tummy is over my belt. So I need to take care of that because I don't think that's a good beach thing. I might. I mean, if I pretend I'm like Buddha or something like that, then maybe we're. But my belly's hanging over my belt, and that's not a good thing. But this is North Avenue Beach. There's a lot of craziness that you've seen, but I always like ending when I have a good day. I had a great day today. I like Fridays. They're cool days. Some people walking there. The city has a lot of cool stuff. You've seen some parks. I complain about the gates and all that, whatever, right? Maybe somebody will file a crazy lawsuit and they'll be found unconstitutional, whatever it is. I have a feeling in a few years, when crime dies down and some people want to start using the parks and stuff like that, they're going to take those gates out. I don't think they're permanent. They're shoddy, right? Maybe they'll be permanent. We'll see. But here's the point I want to make here. Our city has a lot of cool things. A lot of cool things. I showed you some of them. There's a lot more than this. Is there some bad stuff that happens? Absolutely. Absolutely. Is there a lot of things that need to be fixed? Absolutely. But it's just like anything. If you want something that's good, if you want something that's valuable, if you love something, if you cherish it, if you think it has value, then you're going to what? Take care of it. And if it needs some fixing, you're going to fix it. That's our city. I love my city. It has a lot of cool stuff, and I want to fix it. So I do my part to fix it. Is it easy? Is it going to happen in my lifetime? Who knows? I don't know. But all I know is I don't try, it won't happen. And if I try, then I got something to complain about, because I can say, yeah, I tried to fix that and didn't work out. Maybe they have another idea. I don't know. And that's about enough for my talking. It's 12:36 a.m. It is now May 9th, 2026. It's Saturday morning. It's 36 minutes past midnight. It's Saturday morning. And this is North Avenue Beach. That's what you're watching. The beach is going to open a little bit, right? About a little less than what? What is it now? The 9th? They're going to open up the 30th. So in 20 days, the beach is going to be open here. All right, take it easy, everybody. Have a good night. I appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate everybody having a good time. I try to make it entertaining. It's a very serious subject. I take everything that happens seriously. I try to make it as best as I can. The biggest thing from tonight, I think that we can talk about is there's a lot of murders and killings that happened today. But I think the biggest thing that you should take away from tonight's I did 2 segments, 2 3-hour segments. So I was on the road for 3 hours, I think, right? Is there's a lot of police presence out tonight. A lot. So that means what? Brandon Johnson, the anti-cop, the treatment over trauma guy, wants to win the election. He wants to still continue to be the mayor. And all of his anti-cop and anti-police rhetoric and treatment, not trauma. Well, you know, there was no treatment today. You didn't see any social workers at that crime scenes that I seen. Let's see how I'm checking how long I was on here, right? The second segment. Let's see here. Oh man, I'm way over. 3 hours and 24 minutes. And my first segment was on, let's see this one. We gotta go way back, right? To the beginning. So this segment was on for 3 hours. My earlier segment. Oh, let's go back here. I'm going way, way back, right? At 4 o'clock we started. How long was that segment? That was 3 hours. So 3 hours 29, 3 hours 10 minutes. So we were on for 6 hours and 40 minutes. So we're on for almost 7 hours today. So 2 segments. I might do an 8-hour live. We'll see one day. I did one before. But here's the point. Here's the point. If we want something that's good, then we do something about it. I'm not about weird stuff. I'm about fixing. I love my city. I'm 58. And I want my city to get better. I want it to be better. You seen those young YNs over there? They were telling the cops to get lost. They loved their neighborhood. Whatever they were doing there, they loved their area. You can say it was good or bad. Those young kids on the video, they love their spot. Whether you think they're good or bad or criminals, they might be bad guys. You don't want to mess with those guys. Those guys are dangerous. Some of them extremely dangerous. I'll talk about that another day. But they had enough volition to say, get the hell out of our neighborhood. Whether that was for good or bad. But that's our future. And if we figure out how to help those young men to see the future, the bright star, the bright end of the tunnel. Say, look, you can stop carjacking, and you still got to pay for your crimes. If they're criminals, they still have to do the consequences. So we have the deterrence, right? They got to be accountable. There has to be consequences. There has to be deterrence. You can't let people off. You can't do that. But if we can change those young guys, imagine what kind of a city we can have where all those young guys that were that tough against the cops, you can teach them how to do carpentry. You can teach them how to do cooking. You can teach them how to build a skyscraper. You can teach them how to fix a car. You can teach them how to do newscasting. You can teach them all of that stuff. Imagine you got a couple 100,000 of those young people, right? Men, women, all different races. They can do whatever they want to. They can fix our city. It'll be, again, the best city in the world, because we were that a couple of times in the growth of this city. We were the best city in the world at one time, a couple of times. But we can do that again. That's my goal. That's enough talking. I've been on for a long time. I'm going to take a break. I need to go get something to eat and do some chores now. Take it easy. I might post on the weekends. I usually don't go live. I think I'm going to take a break this weekend. I got to do a couple of paperwork things. I might write a couple of articles and talk about what happened to me in jail. Talk about the jail experience, right? For those of you who have never been locked up in the county. I never went to the joint. I've never done state time. I've never been convicted of a felony offense. So that's one thing, right? There you go. You got the cops coming in here, right? Somebody's going in there, right? They're the police, right? Looks like. A security guard. That might be a security guard, right? Who's driving on the lake? Whatever. Take it easy. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your whatever you do. Enjoy it. That's what we need to do. I appreciate everybody. I love everybody. I hope you had a good time. I did. It was a crazy day. And it's time to take a little break. All right? Take it easy, everybody. I love everybody. Have a good weekend. I'll check in once in a while, but I usually don't do no lives. I might write some articles. I might do some videos. We'll see what I do. But I'm going to talk about the jail experience. I think that's an important thing to talk about, and I'll probably do it this weekend while it's fresh in my mind. Take it easy. Hey, I'm going to talk about some stuff. Take it easy, everybody. I love everybody. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. It is now 12:42 a.m. It is May 9th, 2024. No. Let's do that over again. Blah, 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 blah. It's 12:42 a.m. It's May 9th, 2026. It's 12:42 a.m. It's May 9th, 2026. That's 2024. Yeah, that's 2 years ago. See everybody. Yeah, I need to get something to eat. Thanks, Ezel. I appreciate you watching. Thanks for keeping me going. Thank you. Have a good night.